everybody.
Welcome to the Ringmaster Championship.
Welcome to Smoker Talk Live. Finally, we're on.
Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
Yes, I think there was.
Let's mute that. Let's mute that for a second. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I think there was a little bit of a delay.
A little bit. That's a little bit?
Yeah.
What time is it?
All right, like an hour.
Oh, my
an hour
God.
delay.
Listen, we apologize. Sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
Some of the kids had to get medicals before. Safety first.
Right.
So
Safety first.
Safety first, and that's why we were here. So we put up the graphic. We hope that you're enjoying this new channel that we're on. It's no longer Pug Life Chronicles. It's now Smoker Talk Boxing. We think it's a better, fit for the sport, right there.
Right. You bring that smoke, we'll bring that fire.
That's right. So there you go. So this is it. Smoker Talk Boxing. Make sure you click on that like button and subscribe to us. We're going to take a moment of silence because they're going to sing the national anthem. A little help from the crowd.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you all please remain standing as we turn it over to Ray Quadrado, the president of USA Boxing Metro, for our opening prayer for tonight's event.
All right, so Dave.
I want to thank you all for coming out. I want to thank our athletes for preparing for this tournament. I want to thank our officials for taking your clinics and being here tonight. I want to thank our doctors and our medical staff throughout boxing that are charged with the safety of our boxers. I want to thank the fans, friends, and family of our boxers that come in support of our shows. And most importantly, I want to thank our Heavenly Father. Thank you, Lord, for the opportunity you've given us, Lord, to be here as a community, to enjoy the performances and to appreciate the efforts of our boxers. Lord, I ask that you keep us all safe in the ring and on the way home. We thank you, Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Coach Ray Quadrado. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! The road to the garden starts right now! Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, representing Eastern Queens Boxing Club, Desean McCain!
All right, so welcome. By the way, thank you for joining us here on Smoker Talk Boxing. We thank you. We appreciate you guys for being here this evening and joining us.
Making his way into the blue corner, representing Westbury Boxing Club, here is Nicholas Compono!
And this is, what is this, 123-pound senior novice males. We have the EQB, that's the Eastern Queens Boxing Club in the red corners. That's Desean McCain.
I can't believe you could read that, George. There's a white line going down the middle. I don't know how you got that so quick. Your math is unbelievable.
And please turn all lights off of yourself.
All right, so we got Nicholas, what is that, Compono from Westbury Boxing Club.
In the blue corner.
In the blue corner.
And we're going to see he's wearing blue headgear. We're going to go by the headgear, George.
Absolutely.
Nicholas and Desean is
Desean
McCain
red,
from Eastern
McCain.
Queens.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we really appreciate you guys joining us this evening. If you'd be kind enough to share the link, that'd be great. for the sport. And we thank you. Share this link. Definitely share the link. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you guys. All right, so we got 123. Here we go. Desean McCain in the red. And Nicholas Compono. Compono with a nice combination there. Catches McCain. And now shooting his shot real quick, man. Compono's going crazy there.
And that's Compono in
the blue corner.
Right. Desean is in the red. And we're going to go by headgear and gloves. That's the only way you can see it.
Well, I'm going to say the names. I like the names.
Yes. Well,
Compono
just
with a nice counter-punching Compono.
Right. And Compono's a lefty. We got the lefty-righty conundrum going on. Compono's coming forward. And this is what you want to see from novice fighters. Good, hard action.
McCain getting pressed early in the first round. Nice body shot there by McCain. Nice combination with the shot to the body and then that right hand to the face of
McCain is dressed in black
Compono.
with the red gloves. And Compono is got the blue headgear, blue gloves. He's your lefty in the lefty-righty conundrum.
Nice shot there. Nice combination shot by McCain. Now on the receiving end is McCain. Nice body work by Compono. Compono on the outside.
Yeah, got a good novice fight. And this
Absolutely.
is what you want to see when you see novices.
Absolutely. Again, this is reminder 123. Novice. Nice combination there by Compono.
Compono has
with a nice counter.
the better footwork so far. I like the way he moves.
Yeah, he slipped a couple of those punches.
Right.
Nice slip there. Now another nice slip by Desean McCain. McCain biting down on that mouthpiece, trying to get into the body of Compono and slow him down. And now going back to the body is McCain grabbing Compono. Nice end to the round. Pretty even round there, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Joe.
I don't know how you guys saw it out there, out in YouTube land. Yes, we are on YouTube. Can you share this link? We are going to stay to YouTube. I think we get a better look, better feed. We thank you. We do appreciate you guys for joining us here live. And just give us a shout out. Where you guys from? We want to give a shout out to Mr. Chris, 2670. He says, what's up? Mr. Chris, he says, my boys Dave and George. That's right. Shout out to you and Dominique Aresta. I want to give you a shout out to you, Edgar Duncan, Scott Rica, Elon De Jesus. Elon is one. He's watching. He's one of the boxers that's going to be here on this on the Ring Masters tournament, and Laurent Rody also heavyweight there.
All right, George. So let's. Well, I had a thing for the telestrator, but we'll say that for next round.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so here we start the round number 2. Again, if you're just joining us, this is 123. You have Desean McCain in the red from Eastern Queens Boxing Club and Nicholas Compono from Westbury Boxing Club.
And Compono is really trying to come forward now, letting his hands go. Good novice action right here.
Compono going to the body, holding him to the back of the head a little bit.
Yeah, well, sometimes you want to make sure those punches come, and you guide him in by grabbing him back in the head a little, George. These things happen.
And just a barrage of punches coming from Compono, and Compono now
looked like he hurt him a little bit there.
Yeah, he stepped back towards the ropes. McCain did.
Right, but McCain comes right back.
McCain is still in this fight. He's nowhere. He's definitely not. Losing the fight. I mean, he's still in it. First round it was pretty much even.
Yeah, he lost a little bit of this the beginning part of this round, though, because Compono was on him with a barrage of punches. I think they're calling an 8 count.
They're calling an 8 count. He was in.
That's referee John Tito stepping in.
He was in the fight the whole time, Dave. I think he got a little bit the worst exchange there with Compono.
Right, you start eating that leather.
And you know what it is? It's that lefty-righty conundrum. And again, towards the corner is McCain, and with that left hand connecting to the jaw of McCain, pushing him back towards the ropes. Now McCain trying to fight off the ropes. And again, with the barrage of punches, big left hand again, standing 8 count by the referee. I'll tell you, Compono has good footwork, and I think that's what's making the difference here, Dave.
Absolutely, George.
big left hand there by McCain at the end of the round. But I think the exchange there, the better of the exchange was from the blue corner from Desean McCain.
All right, so we're going to try a telestrator out, George. That little makeshift telestrator. All right, so you see Compono right here, and he is your guy in the blue. What we're going to do is most of the times when you have the lefty-right conundrum, most of them try to go this way. But Compono's not going to go this way. Compono's going to go around this way and try to shoot his left hand from this angle. So let's take a look at that, George.
Go for it.
Okay, here you go. And there you go. All right.
That was it. How do you guys like that telestrator action?
All right. A little bit of the telestrator. All right. So coach's corner, lefty-righty conundrum. Lefty-righty conundrum. You don't always have to go to the outside foot. Sometimes you can go the other way towards the back foot.
All right. So round number 3, but the doctor's stepping in to take a look at McCain.
Well, he did get 2 8 counts in the second round there, which should put him behind, and he's going to have to do something. McCain is. He's fighting well, but he's not fighting well now. Compono showed him some pretty good footwork on the first round, and then in the second round, he just overwhelmed him with a lot of punches.
All right, now Compono with a nice, again with that right hand, left hand combination.
And look at McCain. McCain is fighting back. A lot of heart.
McCain definitely wants to stay in this fight. Nice right hand by McCain. Right. Now going to the body.
And that's what a lot of coaches will say. Just keep coming forward with your rear hand.
And he is
in the lefty-righty conundrum.
Right hand again by McCain. Yeah. McCain now pushing back Compono. Compono taking a little breather, comes in with a 1-2. That left hand is finding real estate on the body of McCain.
Absolutely, George. Absolutely.
And let me tell you something. This guy, his savoir-faire on the part of Compono is amazing, man. I mean, he's done nothing wrong the whole fight.
He has good footwork, and he lets his hands go, and that's something that will win you a fight. Now, not that McCain is doing anything wrong, because McCain is fighting.
No, not at all.
You know,
not at all.
And
that's another standing 8 count right there after that right hand connects by Compono. The standing 8 count, and it's just like, to me, I think it's just right now, nothing wrong on McCain's part. It's just that it looks like maybe Compono has a little more experience, and that's all I'm looking at it as. Could be that. Nice body work again by Compono, pushing McCain towards the back. Nice left hand there by McCain. Another left hand by McCain.
Yeah,
and
that
he
one
slips.
Was blocked, though, George. That was blocked. He had the right idea. He tried to do a step back hook as Compono was coming in, but he's really got to score there. He's just not moving right, and that's the end of the fight. That's the end of the fight.
So the referee calls a halt to this bout in the third and final round, and you know what? That's a good stoppage. I mean, he was just a little overmatched this time.
Right, and then right, and then for the telestrator again, let's take a quick look at the third 8 count of the fight. You're going to see Compono come forward again. He's looking for this angle. He comes around that way, and he lands a lot of left hands. So let's just take a quick look at that as Compono moves and comes in. So you're going to see him watch. He comes around, and that left hand is there. You see how it just keeps landing, and there you go.
All right, good analytics by our analytical host.
You could call me Telestrator Dave. All right.
There you go. Okay.
Or you can tell me a story, Dave, through your Telestrator. All right. And you know what? I will.
All right.
Story of the fight. So this is it's a good fight for McCain. He really gave it a shot. He was overwhelmed a little bit,
3 pounds, senior novice
Hold that
television contest. In 1 minute and 52 seconds of the third round via RSC, out of the blue corner, Nicholas Compono.
Excellent job by Nicholas Compono.
Right.
Now,
this is something that you don't really understand in the novice class, right? So novice means that you have less than 10 fights.
Right.
Right? But That guy Compono looked like he's been in the ring. He looks like
he's sharp.
He looks like he knows his way around the ring.
Sharpshooter.
The way he
Sharp
moves,
shooter.
the way he moves his hands, the way he moves his feet. Maybe he's been training for a while and not really gotten the fights under his belt.
All right, let's go up to the ring.
Okay, what do we got?
Red corner, representing Mendez Boxing Club, here is Marcos Gonzalez.
Okay, Mendez.
And his opponent, making his way to the blue corner, representing John Shim. Ladies and gentlemen, Gelasio Velez.
Gelasio, I like that. What does that mean, George? Is that a Spanish name? Gelasio.
I don't know.
Does it mean like ice cream or something like that? George.
No, that's
Tell us what it means.
No, I don't know what that means.
It's making me hungry. I want to go to the restaurant right now. I got to get to one of these ice cream cafes.
That's gelatos you're talking about. That's Italian.
Whatever. The name does something for me.
All right, so we're going to stay here in the 123 pounds senior novice. Marcos Gonzalez from Mendez Boxing Club.
Mendez.
And then you have
Gelato.
No, that's not
my
Gelato.
man right there, Gelato.
No. Gelasio Velez from John's Gym in the Bronx.
All right.
Okay, so this is the
blue.
the battle of the boroughs, the Bronx versus Manhattan.
Yes.
Who's going to be the victor in this one?
And the Bronx they kind of almost consider themselves like Manhattan. They just call themselves Uptown or something like that. But they're not. They're the Bronx.
No, they're not. They're the Bronx. They're the boogie down Bronx. You can't mess with the Bronx.
And they should know that.
All right, big shout out to Orville Crooks that's watching. Thank you for joining us here. All right, so now big left hand by Marcos Gonzalez right away, and now another.
They're letting their hands go, George.
Their hands are definitely flying. Fast-paced fight.
This is novice action at its best.
Gelasio Velez gets caught with that right hand. Puts him back towards the ropes, but now they're meeting more towards the center of the ring now. Big looping right punches by Gonzalez, Marcos Gonzalez.
And he's just coming forward.
He's coming forward, but his punches are looping.
Absolutely. He's trying to get everything he can out of him. And that's kind of one of the mistakes that you'll see novice fighters do, is that they try to throw so hard that they throw their punches looping instead of straight and crisp. But they can't hurt.
All right, so it looks like Velez now on the ropes. Gonzalez with the looping punches, and now it looks like Velez got the standing 8 count right now.
Wow, I didn't see it. I thought Gelato was fighting good. Gelasio
Velez.
That's my man. That's my man. But he's still fighting.
Absolutely. I think once it looks like Marcos Gonzalez slowed down a bit, and I saw Velez getting some good punches and some good work there. But I think he's gonna once the Gonzalez slows down a little bit, because the straighter punches are coming from Velez. Now Velez connecting. Good body work there by Gonzalez.
Body work. Yeah. Marcos Gonzalez landed a couple of good shots to the body. There he goes again. He's got a good right hook to the body.
And he had a nice left hand that connected to the jaw of Velez, and Velez now trying to get away from that corner. He got away from that corner. Again, to the body with his head down was Gonzalez to end that round.
Absolutely. And that's some good work by both fighters. And that's basically
all right, couple of shout-outs here.
Shout him out, George.
Yeah, George Vasquez. He says the blue corner is looking good. I think that was for the previous fight. We want to give you a shout-out. Mr. Chris, again, a shout. Jeffrey Richards, thank you for joining us here. Smallville 941 wants to know what weight class this is. Again, this is the 123 novice.
Novice.
Yep.
And the novice is a wild card. You don't know who you're going to get. You might get somebody that's been in the gym for 10 years but has 3 fights.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
just don't know.
And Tommy, big shout-out to you.
Okay. So quick look on the telestrator, George.
We're going to have to drop this 1 second.
Okay.
Give us a second, and we'll bring that telestrator shot up.
All right.
So
when Vasquez coming in, look for that body shot. That's what you want to do when you're fighting.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Back to live action, round number 2.
Boom, and the body shot got in. Okay. Straight
punches, no, kind of looping punches as well from the corner of Velez. Velez now teeing off, getting some nice uppercuts in there. Or at least not really an uppercut, like a modified uppercut to the ropes is Velez.
Yeah, Gelasio's it was a good idea because you have Marcos Gonzalez coming in with his head down. So absolutely, if you can, the uppercut is available to you if you can land it. Somebody's leaning forward, and one of the mistakes that Marcos
Gonzalez
is making is that he's putting his head in front of his knees. That's a no-no. That's a no-no.
That's where he's susceptible to that uppercut,
right? Unless you're doing that Mexican bow, which I see some Mexicans do, but that's more in the pros.
And a bloody nose to go along with that bowing for Marcos Gonzalez. I like the way Gelasio is, composing himself now, trying to stay up.
Absolutely,
and also with the straighter punches.
He's catching Marcos coming in,
and he did with that left hand.
And he's landing his
right
punches.
hand, and then slips out of the ropes.
Good spin. Good spin.
Yeah, absolutely. Got out of the way of the fire of Marcos Gonzalez. Now to the corner again, pinning him to the corner. But fighting off the ropes is Velez.
And he's doing well.
He's doing well, but he had that sweeping left hand that just missed Gonzalez.
But Gonzalez is he's unscathed. He's coming in. He's putting his head down. He doesn't care. He's that kind of fighter.
Now the mouthpiece just looking a little loose out the jaw of Marcos Gonzalez. Got caught with that right hand before. He sips it back in his mouth. 10 seconds to the round. Nice left hand jab. Another jab and gets caught right at the bell. Velez does by a left hand from Gonzalez. So this has been a back and forth fight.
Absolutely.
But in the first round, it looked like Marcos Gonzalez got the better.
So that was he definitely got the better of it. But like you called it, George, you saw Gelasio change strategy, and he was trying to find the right uppercut. And that's what you try to do when somebody's coming down at you. Somebody's coming, and what Marcos is doing, which is a mistake, is he's putting his head in front of his knees.
Right, and you've said that many times on the show before.
That's
like
a
no
problem. That's like
a pet peeve of yours because you've always mentioned that.
Yeah, that's one of the things that it is. That's one of the pet peeves. I got like 30 million.
All right. So now coming out this round, a little slower pace now, but now picking up the pace is again Marcos Gonzalez in the red, pushing forward and really pressing the action against Gelasio Velez. Velez now getting away from the ropes. Again with those looping right hands, but catching.
Yeah, and he's
Velez.
Right, and he's coming forward with all kinds of conviction. He really, his corner probably told him that, you might have lost round 2. He definitely won round 1. Come and get this if you want it. And he's coming. So referee John Tito's warning Gelasio Velez for pushing. I tell you, Gelasio Velez has some talent, as both these guys do. I could see them growing.
Nice uppercut there by Velez, as you said, as Gonzalez was bending over.
Absolutely.
And the corner of Gonzalez telling him to move forward, and he does, pressing again against Velez. Now taking a breather now. Nice left hand there by Velez in the blue. If you're watching, thank you for joining us. If you're watching at home. Pushing down and then the slap kind of punch to the back of the head of Gonzalez. Velez gets a warning from the referee. Uppercut from Velez catches him on the gloves. It wasn't a clean uppercut, but holding on was Velez. Gonzalez. Again with those looping hands, puts Velez against the ropes.
I tell you what, I think just the conviction of Marcos Gonzalez has won him that fight. All right. So what do you do, George? What do you do when you have somebody coming forward with their head down? All right.
Well,
this is what you do. You're going to see Marcos Gonzalez come forward with his head down. He's going to come forward, but his head is going to be down. Meanwhile, you have Gelasio. He's going to come over here, and he's going to find the right uppercut available for him. So let's take a look at that right now. And bang, that was the right uppercut right there.
There you go. All right, so good illustration there.
Well, thank you, George.
Thank you, Dave. We hope you guys are enjoying it at home. All right, let's take it up to the ring. Let's see with Mike Compatello if he has the official scorecards. I think he's waiting on that right now.
He's waiting on it. It's 3 rounds. How much tallying that could be done? Do we guys send did these guys, did these judges pass the 6th grade to add these 3 rounds up? I think I could have done it in the 2nd or 3rd grade myself. All right. Is that bragging, George? Am I bragging that I could have added,
Yeah, I think you've said that, right? That's from your Asian background with the numbers.
I do have that Asian background. Yes, I do. Good with
Ladies and
numbers.
gentlemen, the officials have reached a split decision
Okay.
in our second bout of the evening.
Very close.
The winner of this contest, boxing out of the red corner, Marcos Gonzalez.
And to me, he pulled it out with his conviction. I hope. I'd like to see more of both of these guys, George. I was really rooting for both of them.
I liked them. Yeah. It was a good fight. It was a good, hard fight.
It's a good novice fight.
Absolutely. They both fought hard.
Marcos Gonzalez making a few mistakes by leaning forward with his head. And, Gelasio, Velez, catching him with it. But the conviction of Marcos Gonzalez, keep coming forward, keep throwing punches.
Right.
He won him that fight.
And you know what I like to see more of?
What's that?
More of you.
Oh, yeah, you too.
On YouTube. All right, let's go up to the ring for the official introductions. I'm sorry, we missed the first one. All right, so let me just announce these guys because we didn't announce this next fight. This again, we're still at 123 novice.
Okay, in the
That's
red corner.
Soriano from Brotherhood Boxing Club in the red corner, and then you have Nicholas Alexander from John's Gym again.
John's Gym fighting twice in a row.
Yeah, not bad. All right,
That's a fighting gym, John's Gym.
Yes, it is.
And referee Frank Pena, we know Frank very well.
And then
we like Frank.
But Brotherhood, now let me ask you a question about Brotherhood. Isn't that Brooklyn?
Brotherhood is Brooklyn, yes.
So
it's
you
in
got
Bushwick.
Now you got the
Brooklyn versus the Bronx, baby.
Let's see who's tougher.
They both start, you know what they both start with, right? Brooklyn and Bronx, right?
Yeah, with B's.
Bro. They start with bro. Bro. There you go. All right.
All right, Dave's always good for one laugh.
Right, and if it's just me laughing, I'm fine with that. All right, if you out there don't like my jokes, then don't laugh. All right, nobody cares.
All right, here we go. Round number 1.
Ooh, the righty-lefty conundrum.
Soriano in the red, Alexander in the blue.
And Soriano is your lefty, and he's going for the classic. I will try to get my left foot on the outside and throw 1-2s.
And the right hand connecting for Soriano.
Right, and Nicholas Alexander is your standard classic right-handed fighter.
And Soriano leading with the left hand. The last 2 punches he led with that right, and he does it again.
Right,
again,
he's throwing a 2-1 instead of a 1-2.
Yeah, he must see something in Alexander. And he is catching him, actually.
Right, so instead of, look at that, he switched right there. He shifted. He sort of shift, George. He shifted.
He sure did.
He's slick, this Soriano.
Sure did. It looks like Alexander is just like Soriano's keeping out of the reach of Alexander.
So this is interesting already, and you called it. You call it. So if he's a lefty, or a righty, he's used to throwing a 1-2, and he's still throwing it from a left-hand position.
And now, does that make a difference for a boxer that maybe fought a left-handed fighter, and then maybe now he's not used to getting that left hand coming down the pipe first?
Well, I don't know about for a fighter, but I know for Soriano, apparently it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Because he throws the 1-2 standard when he goes into a right-handed stance.
And what I like about
So
Soriano,
he throws a left-right no matter what stance he's in.
he moves well around the ring, and just staying out of the punching reach of Alexander is Soriano.
Very interesting.
Nice combination again by Soriano. Nice 1-2 again with the left hand. And the mouthpiece goes flying out of Soriano.
That's Soriano's mouthpiece?
And Soriano punching from the back. And the referee's warning, the referee didn't catch Soriano punching from the back. He warns Alexander instead.
That is interesting.
All right, so that ends the first round.
All right, so let's take a look at the telestrator to the point that you were talking about. All right, so we're gonna just do this as a quick instant replay. And George, he throws a left-right, whether he throws it from the left-handed stance or the right-handed stance. Let's just look without the telestration. Just watch. There you go. And here it comes, left-right. Then he switches around, left-right again. So no matter which stance he does, it's a left-right coming from Soriano. Okay, did we get that up on the screen or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Okay.
We're happy that you guys are able to see that.
Okay.
And by the way, thank you again. We really do appreciate you guys for joining us. I can't tell you enough how we're very grateful that you're here. As they're tying the shoes of Soriano in the corner.
Oh, he's so fast. He's boxing himself out of his shoes. Wow. Frank Pena's yelling at him.
Frank Pena giving a stern warning.
What does stop mean? Stop means stop. That's what Frank Pena says.
Stern warning by the referee.
And I don't even know what they're. I don't know.
Getting a little warning also for talking. I'm not sure. The round just started. So
I mean, the bell rung. Like why wouldn't they come out and throw punches? Like you got to protect yourself at all times.
Well, something's going on in the outside there.
And yet
right,
another delay.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with the shoes of one of the boxers. From our director, he's telling us one of the shoes. I think it needs some tape. All right, so they're asking him to cut the tape of the shoe. So this is delay. Now, let me ask you a question, Dave. What does this do to a boxer when you have like a delay like this?
Oh.
So there you go. We just got the official word that there's no tape on any part of the uniform in a tournament. Is what I heard. And we go by rules, and that's what it is. That's what it is.
All right.
You heard it here live.
That's it.
All right, so starting the second round. Now, let's ask you a question. When you have a delay like that, does that cause anything to the boxer now that you're warmed up, or does that help? Does that help? Is that beneficial?
Nah,
or no?
it's not beneficial, but it's not going to get anybody out of rhythm. It's a quick delay. They come back in. These guys are hyped. They're novice fighters, and they're ready to go.
All right, slipping is again Soriano
with that 1-2, that left-right. No matter what stance it is, it's a left-right.
Soriano with the body shots before, switches stance again.
But he'll throw the left-right. He will not throw.
And he did do it. He did do it there.
Right, it was a lead left, and there we go. Another 1-2. Very, very interesting. He's a 1-2 throwing machine, Soriano.
And he switches again to.
Righty.
Lefty.
I'm sorry, yep. Right hand jab, but he doesn't throw a right hand jab, does he?
Oh, big right there by Soriano.
Yes.
Alexander's
and it was
just
a left-right.
Yeah, Alexander's just having a hard time just reaching Soriano because his footwork is just impeccable, man. I mean, he's just moving in and out, punching and moving in and out. Alexander trying to throw that jab to connect. Now, no punches coming now from Alexander. He just did there with a
Right.
a jab.
And Alexander's starting to let his hands go, and that's what he's going to have to do. You cannot just stand there and wait for the right distance to come. You got to let your hands go.
But you know what it is that Soriano is just right out of the reach, and pushing by Soriano, getting a warning again from the referee, another stern warning.
A scolding.
Yeah. Big right hand by Alexander.
And that's what Alexander has to do.
He's got to make this fight ugly if he wants to, get in it. He's got to push him around and start putting the pressure on Soriano. Soriano switching again back to unconventional.
Right.
And holding on.
And Soriano's a tricky guy. Very, very
definitely tricky. And Alexander catching him on the hold there with the uppercut. And a little stare down right at the end of the round.
And why not, George? Why wouldn't you stare each other down? You're fighting, all right? Do you like each other at this point? Not really, okay?
Not at all.
Afterwards, you could hug and, do all that kind of stuff. But right now, you're in a fight.
There you go.
And darn it to hell. If you're in a fight, so let it be chippy, if need be, okay?
All right, some shout-outs here to Omar.
Shout him out.
Omar Astakhov. I think I said that right. I hope so. I apologize if I chop up your names.
How else would you say it?
Miguel Castillo. Again, big shout out to you. So big shout out to you guys that you're watching. Thank you again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell.
Are we live on Facebook too, George, or just on YouTube?
No, I think we're shared on Facebook. I think we're shared for the link, so it'll draw you back over here to YouTube. We're going to comment only. And good sportsmanship on the part of Soriano. Went back and gave a hug to and apologized to Alexander. Now the referee's just telling him, look, you guys got to listen to what I say. Break, it's break. And you know what? That's fine. And you got to do that right now here in the amateurs, right, Dave?
Right, absolutely. They're in a novice, and if they're going to go on to bigger and better tournaments, they're going to be expected to follow the rules.
And Alexander walks into that right hand.
Right, and Alexander just doesn't feel comfortable. And I don't blame him because Soriano is just all over the place.
He's all over the face. He's very fast, and he switches stands like at a
he switches distance. Now he's fighting on the inside.
Fighting on the inside, catching Alexander to a body shot.
And it's just really it's really a handful to ask your fighter to fight a guy like Soriano because he's running all over the place. Then he's wrestling with you. Then he's on the inside fighting and landing punches. He's switching from right to left. He's definitely the wild cards. And we said it. We don't know how long this guy's been boxing. He's so unconventional. He could have started recently, or he could just be unconventional and have a lot of years of training. But not too many fights.
And slipping in Alexander from the right hand of Soriano. Soriano now catching with that right.
Yeah, I think he slipped most of it. He caught him mostly on the shoulder.
Slipping again, gets caught with that jab, does Soriano. Tangled up now against the ropes and holding on and putting the pressure on is Soriano, putting his weight on the back of Alexander.
By the way, what are those shorts that Soriano wears? Are those Gucci shorts?
That's what they look like. Yeah, it's a fashionable.
They look pretty cool to me. I'm just saying. I don't know if they are, but
double jab there by Alexander. Alexander now going back to the jab and slipping. The mouthpiece comes out again of Soriano.
I think that's look at Soriano.
Soriano trying to pick it up with.
He's a madman. He's got Gucci shorts. He's going from left to right. He's everywhere, George. This guy's like all over the place.
Now, one of the common things that boxers sometimes when the mouthpiece falls, sometimes it's a little bit big or not adjusted right, or it could have been by a punch,
or they keep their mouth open instead of
clean shot,
instead of closing them on, closing them on the mouthpiece.
All right,
so it could be a number of reasons.
So again, 123 is deep tonight. This again is the 123. Nice combination there by Alexander. Alexander now turning up the heat these last 10 seconds. Now Alexander, this is what we needed to see Alexander in the first couple of rounds, and punching after the bell.
Right.
And the referee really stepping in and trying to separate these two bulls. But what a great ending to a round on the part of Alexander. And we needed to see more of that from Alexander.
Where was that for the rest of the fight? All of a sudden that Alexander came up and he actually fought. and that's what we needed. Want to see a little replay of that at the end, George?
You got it?
Yeah, I got it,
we'll
baby.
put it up.
All right. No telestration here, just a replay of Alexander coming forward. And here you go. Look at Alexander come forward right now. And he's letting his hands go. And finally, you see something out of Alexander. Look at him. And he's letting his hands go. And there you got it, George. Where was that for the rest of the fight? Look at it. Look at how many punches he threw. Oh, my goodness. But Soriano did catch him back. So,
all right, so let's go up to the ring with Matthew Compatello. He's going to give us the winner.
And I tell you what, that Compatello I think he's got a future in this ring announcing.
Oh, he has a great voice, man.
His
great
voice is fantastic.
If you guys are listening to Matthew Compatello, you can find him on Facebook. Follow him. He's done some really nice work. I follow him on Facebook. We're friends, so.
Right. He says he's been doing some MMA fights and some
Yeah,
other
I saw him.
fights.
Yeah, I saw him on some MMA
fights.
in Long Island. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's done very well. Very, very well.
He's hustling out there. He's hustling.
All right, let's go up to Matthew.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ringside officials have reached a split decision in our third bout of the evening. And the winner via split decision, competing out of the red corner, Jenner Soriano.
I thought that was a clear decision, George.
I thought it was a clear decision, too.
Let's hear what's good for both competitors, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a little surprised that it was a split decision.
I tell you what, man, though, but because I think Alexander is able to compete in this tournament again. But I think right now, Soriano's he's a slick fighter. He's a slick fighter. He moves from left to right, and I like it. But anyway, listen, we got to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Continue.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
All right. So
one
we're
of our
back.
sponsors, G2 Training, right?
Yeah. Listen, man. That's personalized training, buddy.
And some of the boxers are getting into this type of training, because
it's high intensity.
Yes, and they want to get themselves in good shape, but they don't want to bulk up with too much muscle. They want to stay within their weight division.
You want to stay nice and lean.
Yeah, you might have to get a trainer.
G2training.com. Go out there and talk to them. Give them a holler.
They're in Syosset or something like that? Where are they? In Syosset?
Yeah, Syosset.
What's a Syosset? I think that's a Native American name.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
It is Native American.
It's not a Native American company, though, right? That's just some gyms. All right. Our technical advisor, Joe Ryder, there, giving us all this information. Thank you, Joe.
Joe's in here, director and technical advisor. All right, so we go first round again. Now, we're staying at the 123. That's Stephen Perez. We apologize for not telling you. Stephen Perez in the red corner from Sweatbox. And you got Corey Jamison from the Academy of Boxing. So
where is the Academy of Boxing?
I'm not sure. We're going to have to look that up.
We're going to have to find that place. The Academy of Boxing. I want to go there myself. Whoa, you got the lefty-righty conundrum going on. Stephen Perez just ducked a big right hand. And Stephen Perez looks pretty savvy.
Perez again from Sweatbox. Where's Sweatbox located?
That's in Sunset Park, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yes,
okay.
Brooklyn and a half. As opposed to the Academy of Boxing, which might or might not be in Brooklyn.
All right, Jamison in the blue.
All right. Now, Jamison, he looks strong. He looks strong. But I don't know if that's
double jab by Jamison.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to translate to his punching skills. Sometimes these guys look strong, but does it translate into a good punch?
Because we know, boxing muscles mean nothing, right? Not all the time.
Not all the time, but,
Nice right hand by Perez on the counter. Tangled up a little bit, trying to score to the body is Jamison. Perez scores on the break with that left hand again. Working to the body, and then up on top is Perez.
Jamison doesn't seem too perturbed. He looks ready for the fight.
again, you have that lefty-righty conundrum.
Yep. And I like the way they're both fighting. They're not really perturbed.
And they're not
in
smothering
any
the
way,
punches either, Dave.
Absolutely. They're not getting tangled up.
Last 10 seconds.
They're really fighting well.
Nice general ring ship. And a big right hand catches Perez and just rocks him back against the ropes, gets a standing 8 count. And to the neutral quarter gets sent Jamison. I think he just caught him. I don't know if he caught him flush, like with the that hurt him.
You know what? I think he actually caught him in back of the head, George. Let's take a look.
Well, I don't know if he did or didn't, but
right.
I'll tell you one thing. It rocked him momentarily to the back, pushed him back. So
let's take a look at Jamison coming forward. He's going to come forward with a jab, and then he's going to come over. I think he hit him in back of the head. Let's see if that's the case.
All right, so we're going to play that for you.
Boom.
Yeah, that was the back of the head shot. You were right. You called it.
Yeah. Or maybe even his forearm. I'm not sure what hit him, but something hit him and definitely hurt him. And that was probably the only good shot of the round.
All right, good call, Dave.
All right.
All right, Perez in the red again. Is this 132? This is 132, right?
Oh, this is 132?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
George, you got those eagle eyes.
It's the glasses, Dave.
I can't see anything.
It's the glasses.
I just see a big white streak. I don't know what's going on.
All right, Jamison in the blue. This is 132, 132-pound novice, senior novice. Nice combination there by Jamison. Catches Perez with that left hand on the exchange.
Right. And Perez definitely got some punches in the exchange. Now, what I'm noticing about Perez is very slick, moves well, has a good defense, but I don't see him landing too many punches.
Well, he did there, Dave, to the body of Jamison, and they get tangled up now.
Right. And Jamison, on the other hand, he doesn't land that many punches, but he throws so many that the few that he lands seem to make a difference.
He did there with that left hand, with the right hand, and then a body shot to the left. Rocks, and it looks like he's going down. Perez loses his balance, now gets an 8 count.
Yeah, I think this Jamison can hit.
Big shot by Jamison. And a big left hand by Jamison rocks again Perez, and Perez staying in the corner and gets rocked down to the floor
and that's it.
By that big left hand. Wow. And the referee steps in and puts a halt to this bout. He calls it. And you know what I noticed something about Perez? He came in with a shiner. So it could have been maybe from sparring.
Well, it's definitely from sparring. I mean, like the commitment that I was saying about Jamison puts into his punches is really strong. So let's do it without illustration. Let's just watch a replay of the first 8 count of the round. Ready? And let's go. All right. So you can see Jamison back up and just really throw everything he has into this right hand right there, and that was all she wrote. You know, that was the beginning of the end of the fight, and I guess he really commits to his punches.
Right. I tell you one thing, man. That Jamison has a lot of power, man.
Absolutely, and he absolutely commits everything he has into his fights. You know, into his punches.
All right, let's go up to Matthew Capitella.
Of our fourth bout of the evening, our 132-pound division contest. In 1 minute and 18 seconds of the second round via RSC. Boxing out of the blue corner, Corey Jamison.
And that's somebody to keep an eye out, George, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I like to see Jamison during this tournament. We'll see where he goes.
Right.
My gosh, I mean, what a great night for boxing. And we're here on Smoker Talk Boxing. We hope you're enjoying the show.
Absolutely.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. That way you get the notifications when we go live. Incidentally, we're going live on Saturday evening.
Right, at Gleason's Gym.
Right, Gleason's Gym's from Brooklyn, New York.
Right. And that's very exciting, too, because it has a 152-pound novice and a 165-pound novice. I don't know if both of them are going to fight, but, you know, they're very exciting fighters, traditionally. That's the welterweights and the middleweights.
All right, so we're going to bring up the first person to enter the ring right now. That's Mark Buttafuoco. Eye of the Tiger Boxing Club. I'm not sure where that's at. This is 132 pounds as well.
Buttafuoco. I like it.
Yeah, Buttafuoco. Buttafuoco's in the house.
He's fighting Sammy Yahyaev.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent approaching
Samander.
the blue corner, representing Art and Sweet Science. Here is Samander Yahyaev.
Yahyaev.
Right. And that's Greg Arden.
Yahyaev.
And that's Greg Arden in his corner from Art and Sweet Science. And Greg Arden is a scary dude, man. Let me tell you something. That guy's like Bruce Lee. He's something else. He's a kickboxing champion, and he does incredible feats of strength. And I'm a big fan of Greg Arden from Art and Sweet Science.
All right. So again, this is the 132. So this is the guys. Whoever wins here, you're going to see them. 132. The 132 is deep tonight as well.
Yeah.
All right, these gentlemen.
Traditionally, lightweights.
Nice left hand there by Yahyaev.
Yeah.
What a name, huh?
Samander.
Oh,
wow. He really tried to throw something. And Eye of the Tiger, Mark Buttafuoco, tried to throw it right back.
Yahyaev with that left hand.
Yeah, it looks very comfortable. It looks almost too comfortable for me, for a novice. Look at him just step gingerly back out of the way of that punch.
Nice
that was
right
coming
hand
his way.
there by Buttafuoco.
And
Buttafuoco catches Yahyaev with that right hand.
Right.
Catches him again to the body and now gets caught by a left hand. Does Buttafuoco?
Did that buckle his knees, George? It looked like it, right?
It looked like he did, but he didn't touch the canvas.
Yeah.
And now Buttafuoco with that right hand, lead right hand, gets caught with that left from Yahyaev. Yahyaev with a nice uppercut.
Yeah, you see that right uppercut he's throwing? It's really tricky.
A lead left hand now switches stands is Yahyaev.
And he's throwing him with, he's like throwing that right uppercut from either side, from righty or lefty. He's a tricky guy. He really looks like he knows his way around the ring.
Yeah, and coming up with those uppercut type punches against Buttafuoco. Buttafuoco now,
well, you know what?
Missing.
He's a little unconventional too. In Art and Sweet Science, they do a lot of kickboxing there, so he might be a kickboxer too.
An uppercut again by Yahyaev. Yahyaev going for the uppercut once again.
Right.
Buttafuoco slips it. Buttafuoco now putting his head down and going forward,
which is not good when the person
is
when
throwing uppercuts. Yeah,
there.
This guy's looking for the uppercut. He sees something in Buttafuoco, and he's looking to hit him with that uppercut. And it's something that we said earlier in one of the fights, in that lead left hand by Yahyaev. And again for that uppercut, ends the round with a two-punch combination, does Yahyaev.
But it doesn't seem that Yahyaev's punches are landing clean. He knows what to throw. He's got all these tricks of his trade. He moves to the left. He moves to the right. But you're not really seeing him land that big uppercut. I dare say, though, we might very well see it in round two.
All right. With some shout-outs here tonight for some of the people
watching.
Shout
them out, George. Shout them out.
We want to welcome you, Nancy and Steven.
Nancy and Steven.
Yeah.
Is that one person or is it two?
I think it's two.
But do they share the same thing?
They do. Soriano Ponce. Big shout out to you. Miguel Castillo says, great job, boys. Yeah, man, you're motivating me. I think I'm going to do Ringmasters 2021 Super Heavyweight Masters.
I like it.
Get someone ready for me, Dave. Says
I'll tell you what, Miguel Castillo, he's going to bring that heat, man. He's you know what happens with heat, right? You bring enough of it, it starts some smoke.
That's right.
Hey, we're talking
all right,
smoke.
Round number two with that lead right hand was Buttafuoco.
Let's see what Buttafuoco could do. But, I mean, Buttafuoco is doing the right thing. He's a novice fighter, and he's coming forward. He's throwing punches, whatever he can.
Well, they're both novice, but, it looks like
Samander is not what I call a novice fighter. Not at least in this fight. He looks too comfortable going forward, back, switching stances.
Nice left hand by Yahyaev, now going to the body and underneath, and catches Buttafuoco on the jaw with that left hand again. And Buttafuoco ducking down once again, gets caught again and moving around.
Look at Yahyaev.
Is Yahyaev.
He looks like a
double left hand.
Like a Lomachenko almost, the way he's moving around one side to the other.
And standing 8 count for Buttafuoco.
And what did I say, George? I said I dare say he might start catching him in the second round, Yahyaev. And you're seeing him do it, really. And he's just ducking punches too easy. It's almost
slipping these punches from Buttafuoco. Gets Buttafuoco getting caught with that left hand now, body shot.
And look at him spin around, Yahyaev. He spins around to one
right hand
side.
by Buttafuoco. But is it enough to stop the onslaught of?
And I tell you what, I like this Buttafuoco. He is not giving up
No,
once.
not at all.
He's
Tough competitor.
Punches.
Nice
He's
lead
coming
right hand by
forward,
Buttafuoco, pushing the action forward.
Right. And even though he's ducking down a little bit, he's also, look at it, he's moving his head the right way. Buttafuoco is doing things that'll save him from the
again
uppercut.
by Yahyaev.
Look at Buttafuoco, though. He is moving his head. He's not giving up.
Yeah,
He's
he
throwing punches.
blocked that left hand from Yahyaev.
I'm really impressed with Buttafuoco because he's definitely outmatched in this fight, and he has not given up.
He's a competitor. Definitely a competitor.
Not even a little bit.
Definitely a competitor.
Wow.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I like to see Buttafuoco again with some more experience in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not counting him out, but it's just he looks a little overmatched here in this.
Yeah,
this fight.
He definitely is. I mean, that's crazy.
All right, so Mr. Chris says CompuBox has it scored 27-27 times. Dave has said conundrum during the telecast.
All right. Okay, that's because you haven't watched enough. You don't understand the game. The lefty-righty conundrum. Who figures out how to solve this conundrum? How do you fight a lefty when you're a righty, and vice versa when you're a righty and you're going to fight a lefty?
There you go.
And
All right, anyway.
You know what that is? It's a conundrum.
That's a conundrum. There you go. All right, we're hoping you're enjoying the telecast this evening here on Smoke and Talk Boxing. We invite you to, again, copy the link, share it. You know, this is the only platform in the Northeast that does this for the Ringmasters Tournament for the novice class. Nice left hand by Yahyaev. Yahyaev now dancing his way around, slipping, moving well. And slipping from conventional, nice left hand by Yahyaev again, moving forward and missing with that right hand is Buttafuoco.
And Yahyaev switches stances, moves around, shoots from different angles. It's like, you know.
Absolutely. This guy has so many angles and so many. He has so many angles. He has more angles than a protractor, Dave.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I didn't know that was coming when you started saying it had so many angles.
All right. So
oh, no. What is he going to say?
Again, that left hand is switching his stance to the conventional stance again, and then moving around, slipping it on the ropes is Yahyaev.
And he's a dancer, Yahyaev is.
He sure is.
All over it. And he's punching from different angles. He's his hands are coming from different angles. He's giving different distances. He's stopping. And this is really not a novice fighter in the ring right now, as the way we see it as the definition of a novice fighter.
Yeah, just missing up with that uppercut and missing again with the uppercut. He's loading up. He loaded up before with that uppercut. He missed. And he loaded up there and didn't miss this time. Buttafuoco got caught, but Buttafuoco's still game. He's coming forward.
Buttafuoco is a tough dude.
Absolutely. Buttafuoco wants to get it back. Gets caught with that left hand, but Buttafuoco in the exchange lands a left of his own. Buttafuoco now with a nice combination, go to the body and then go back up top.
And Buttafuoco does not know the meaning of giving up.
And why should he? He's a tough competitor.
And he's fighting.
He's here. He's game. Bending forward, last 10 seconds of this round.
And I think Samander just headbutted Buttafuoco. I swear I saw it. Okay. Wow.
All right. So that's the end of this bout.
Good fight. All right.
All right, folks, again, share the link. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate you on this evening of boxing here out of Club Amazura in Queens. What part of Queens is this?
This is Jamaica Queens or South Jamaica even. You know, it's Jamaica Queens. I actually went to high school around here. I went to Thomas Edison High School, which is pretty near here.
Okay.
And I was mugged several times in this area growing up.
Is that? Were you?
Yes, I was.
Really?
Yes, I was. I was very little. You know, I was like taking the buses and walking on the streets, and I was just basically prey. You know, it's just it was a tough world out there.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Is that what got you into boxing?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
the
Yes, it did. As a matter of fact.
Decision.
Yeah.
Here is your winner out of the blue corner, Samander Yahyaev.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Samuel Yahyaev.
Yes, and I want to see him fight some other guys. He's pretty interesting of a boxer.
All right, we're moving along pretty quick here.
The 141-pound senior novice division.
Okay, 141.
Introducing first, making his way to the red corner, representing Main Street Boxing Club. Here is Kidane Bennett.
Well, I thought that was still 132, but he said it was what was he saying, 141?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know if that's an error or what that is.
No, that's probably 141 because that starts with the 1 that ends with the 1. There's probably a 4 in the middle of that. What's with this?
The fight card, yeah, the fight card that we have here, folks, just so you know, it's up on IG if you want to see it. But, yeah, some of it is faded out, so we're not able to see the what the weight class is.
What are these 2 1s at the end?
I don't know. I think that's a typo. That's got to be a typo.
Somebody's stuttering with their fingers. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's because it's cold in here.
Yeah,
it's cold. We're shivering.
Yeah, we're shivering. So they got the venue for pretty cheap.
Representing Gleason Gym, here is Christopher Shei.
All right, so Christopher Shei from Gleason's Gym against Kidane Bennett. I think Kidane we've seen from Main Street up in Mount Vernon.
And I've seen Christopher Shei. I remember him because he bounces around a lot. He switches from right to left. He's a mover and shaker, and he's a lot of fun to watch.
All right, so we'll see. Maybe we can get Mike to tell us what the weight class here for this is. Oh, yeah.
So it is 132.
Yeah, it is 132. We got confirmation that it is 132. Okay. Not a problem.
That's what happens when you give compliments out to the ring announcer, you know. But he's got the same card as we do, so he can't read it either.
All right, so these gentlemen meeting in the center of the ring as we're about to get it on.
Let's get it on.
All right, so this is the 6th bout of the evening. Kidane Bennett, again, from Main Street Boxing Club in Mount Vernon, and Christopher Shei from Gleason's in Brooklyn.
Yes.
132 against senior novice.
The referee is Andy. I don't know what his last name. You know what Andy's last name?
All right. So we have, again, this is Kidane Bennett in the red, and Christopher Shei. Did we see Shei before?
Yeah, we did. He's a mover.
We saw him last year.
He's fun to watch. He's a jumping bean.
Yeah, we saw him last year.
Yeah, look at him. He's got a nice check hook, Chris Shei.
And with his hands down is
Right.
Shei. Nice left hand by Shei. Catches him again with an uppercut. Shei does. Bennett going to the body, scores. But now Shei with a barrage of punches putting Bennett answers with a right hand.
Right, which really was a strong right hand, George.
Yes, it was a power punch on the part of Bennett. And Shei kind of messing with Bennett, like just kind of just taunting him to come forward.
Right. And Bennett is fine to oblige, and he's throwing punches as hard as he can, and he throws some nice hard punches.
And his guard is, he has that left hand down by his side. Bennett does. Nice body shot, knocks Bennett down, but the referee says it was a slip. But it was at the end of a punch, so I don't know.
I don't know what kind of slip. I don't know what kind of slip that was.
Nice body shot again by Shei. Shei gets caught with that big right by Bennett. Bennett looking for the body of Shei.
And Shei is he's just fun to watch because he's all over the place.
They're both fun to watch. Let me tell you.
I'd like to see him fight Samander.
But I'll tell you one thing, Bennett, with all this craziness and the movement of Shei, is composed during this fight. Double left jab missing by Bennett because of the movement of Shei. Shei not standing still. That is a very good tactic. Like you say, he's all over the place, but it's hard to hit. He's hard to hit, but he gets caught there with a left hand.
But he's not phased when he gets caught either, George, is he?
Nice uppercut by Shei. Shei gets rocked to the back of the ropes, but get another nice uppercut by Bennett. Gets caught with a right hand by Shei. Good first opening round for this 132 Senior Open.
Absolutely.
Novice. Wow. A lot of excitement here, man.
Absolutely. A lot of fun.
And let me tell you something. When Main Street is here, you know they're going to bring it in. Shei, again, from Gleason's, you know they're going to bring it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They're lots and lots of fun watching these guys fight.
Please report to the officials.
And there in the corner of Bennett is the coach.
Mike Stiletti.
Mike Stiletti in his face now, giving him some instructions on what to do and how to kind of deal with this. And this is truly is a conundrum.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you figure this guy out with all that movement?
He is a lot of fun to watch, George.
Definitely fun to watch. Oh, wow. All right, second round. Shei with the lead right hand. Nice left hand. Caught Shei. Again, another left hand. And gets a warning for slapping punch. Bennett does. Jabs coming by Shei. Shei now moving away from the punches of Bennett.
I think Shei is definitely the most entertaining fighter.
Nice left hand by Shei. Absolutely. That movement, but how long can he stay? How long can you do this kind of movement? You're going to burn out eventually.
He's not using any energy, George. He's just pivoting a little bit, dipping to the side a little bit. He's not using much energy to do this.
And Bennett stalking him, trying to come forward to get Shei against the ropes, puts him against the corner. Now Shei missing with that left hand.
Right, but Bennett also missed with the right before, and now Bennett hits.
I meant Bennett. Sorry about that. Yep.
So that's kind of like discouraging too when you're throwing hard punches and you're missing.
That's looping body shot by Shei. Shei again now with that right hand. Bennett trying to figure this guy out. Comes in with a left hand, catches Shei. But Shei is unfazed, man. Shei with his hands down. Just taunting Bennett to come forward. Moving well around the ring. Bennett stepping in with that left and then a right.
And Bennett is scoring too. It's not like Bennett's not scoring. Bennett is scoring. Shei is definitely the flashier fighter, but Bennett is scoring.
Bennett with a nice left hand, then catches him with that right. Tangled in the ropes with Shei momentarily. Nice left right hand to the body on Shei's part. Nice body shot returned by Bennett, and the bell rings.
And I think Bennett won that round. To me, I mean, he was scoring punches.
How do you guys see it at home?
Yeah, I mean, I gave Shei the first round, but in that second round, it really looked like that Bennett was coming forward and landing punches. Shei was definitely loose, evasive. He slipped most of the punches, but he got hit, and he didn't return much fire.
Right.
You know, and that's something that you were bringing up, George. Like, do you get tired? Well, apparently he did. I thought he was nice and loose, and he could punch out of that. But if that gets you tired, then you got a problem.
Then you got to change your strategy.
Yeah, you got a problem. That's the way you fight, and it tires you out. That's a big deal.
All right, so we're going to go into the third and final round in just a second.
And Mike Stiletti he's got his
I'd say
his boy being encouraged over here.
Absolutely. Mike Stiletti is a great guy, great for boxing. His program up in Mount Vernon. Left hand by Bennett. Bennett now chasing down Saeed. Saeed now against the ropes. Slipping those punches. Nice movement against by Saeed.
And Saeed's very, very entertaining and fun to watch.
And they're in the red corner. They're yelling for some body shots, and now Saeed gets actually Bennett with a body shot and another body shot, and a nice left hand.
Look at Saeed.
By Bennett. Oh, Saeed's right in front of him now. It's like taunting a bull, man.
Oh, absolutely. And the referee Andy has a problem with that. And I'd like to see a better jab from Shei. I mean, if you're going to do that kind of stuff, you have to be able to snap jabs.
Yeah, missing with that uppercut and then missing again is Shei.
Right. I mean, Bennett is coming forward and he's throwing punches with
well, he's definitely pressing the fight, that's for sure.
Some adamant, punching power.
And Bennett using the shoulder, looking like you're trying to use that shoulder roll, right? Did you see that? The stance of Mayweather momentarily.
I didn't see nothing, George.
I saw it. I saw it. I was looking at it.
I'm gonna let you have that, George. I'm gonna let you take that
I saw it.
to the end of the fight with it.
All right, Saeed again with his hands down.
You know what? He's trying to get Bennett to come in, but Bennett isn't biting because he knows that if he goes in lackadaisically, he's gonna get hit with one of those uppercuts. So it looks interesting.
Nice left hand catches Saeed, then with a right hand. Bennett does body shots again by Saeed. Nice right hand by Bennett.
Quick headlock too by Bennett.
Yeah, but then he stopped. He thought about it. You can see he thought about punching him, but he stopped his punch.
Right. That was a great fight right there.
Good fight. Yeah. Good fight by both these gentlemen.
Very, very entertaining.
Very entertaining and very tough. Very competitive fight, man. Wow. And that's the sixth bout of the evening. So we have 14 scheduled tonight. All right, big shout out to Ilya Kozlov.
Ilya, that's the real estate man, the real estate mogul.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for joining us. Do us a favor. Sign up. Subscribe to our channel. We need the views.
All right.
All right, we're waiting for Matthew Compatello, the ring announcer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the officials have reached a unanimous decision. And the winner via unanimous decision, competing out of the red corner, Kidane Bennett.
All right, so there you go.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think that Bennett was throwing punches.
That's what I thought. All right, we got to take a quick commercial break. Yep. Joining us here at the ringside, our director and technical advisor. Tell us about the commercial.
So that was for Law Enforcement Officers Weekend, which is a 501c3 charity. Basically, what we do is provide families of fallen police officers an opportunity to get away for a weekend in Lake George and other places, and it's fully funded for them. So they can go enjoy themselves with their family of other police officers and whatnot. It's a great charity.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
All right.
So in the red and blue corner, who we got, George?
We got Egor Astakhov from Bars Boxing.
We saw you go before.
Yeah, this is 132. And then Dennis Guerrero he's unattached.
He's unattached. Okay. So unattached from the red corner?
No, from the blue corner.
I was going to say, because I saw Bars Boxing in the red corner.
Bars Boxing is the red corner.
Okay.
He's got it on the back of his shirt.
Okay. And referee Marcel Varela is our referee.
Yeah, Marcel, you saw during the tournament that they had, what was that, the qualifier, right? Was it the qualifiers? I think he was in the qualifiers. I saw him refereeing. But anyway, now let me ask you a question about Bars Boxing. You know where that's at? Is that in the city?
Bars Boxing is Brooklyn, man. I think
Brooklyn?
I think whenever you're talking about, it's a Russian, type of atmosphere over there.
Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I like the name, Bars. I mean, you can take it two ways. You can take a shot or you can take a shot.
I see. I see.
All right, nice combination there by
Egor.
Big Egor. Body shots coming on the way by Dennis Guerrero. And Guerrero means warrior. Guerrero. Warrior.
Is that what it means? Well, he's doing some warrioring right now.
Absolutely. Body shot after
Wow.
body shot by Guerrero.
He's got some good body shots, doesn't he, George?
Yes, he does. And moving forward is Guerrero. Guerrero again going to the body. Now let me ask you a question, because some of the body shots that we've seen with the scoring here with the amateurs, do they really score those?
You know what? They have to be effective, but in general, I would say no. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't throw body shots, because one, you can get credit for them, and then two, if you throw them hard enough, what happens is it brings your opponent's hands down, so you can hit him in the head.
And it slows them down, right? You got to take that deep breath.
Only if they're really good body shots. In a 3-round fight, it's very hard.
Again, going to the body.
Yeah.
It's Guerrero. Guerrero might be. He's using that maybe the Mexican stuff, because they like the body, and Guerrero is a name from Mexico. I don't know if this guy is or not, but I'm just
He's unbelievably muscular.
Yes, he is very, very muscular, very muscular.
And we got Egor from Bars.
Nice combination there by Egor.
Yeah.
Egor now nice uppercut. Yeah.
He's starting to move to his left. He's starting to circle and punch. Igor is.
10 seconds.
And he's
right hand by Egor.
Rhythm.
Nice right hand again by Egor again.
Look at that.
Okay, really good competitive first round.
I liked it, George. I liked it.
All right, pretty cool, man. All right, so
let's take a look again at what you were saying, George. Your point. All right. So that about Dennis Guerrero, you can see Dennis Guerrero come forward and really work the body with his left and right. So let's just see that real quick. And go. All right, and he's coming forward.
I kind of missed it right there, but
kind of lost it, but it was there.
All right, we're trying. All right, second round. Again, Egor Astakhov in the red from Bars Boxing. Again, this is 132, and Dennis Guerrero, he's unattached. Not sure what gym he belongs to. He might be making the rounds of trying to find a home.
I don't know. He's definitely he looks like a weightlifter. He's incredibly strong, and his muscles are showing right, like out of his skin. It's like they're jumping.
Yeah.
Really, you really don't see too many boxers like that. They're more supple. But this Guerrero is in some shape.
Absolutely.
And Egor is starting to find a home for his jab, He can't flail like that though. He's got to make up his mind, and he's got to like just jump in with his 1-2. You know.
And the thing about it, what I see with Egor is he's dipping to his left.
Yeah, he's dipping to his left, so that again, what do we have, George? We got the righty-lefty conundrum, and what he's trying to do is he's trying to dip his way outside of the front hand of Guerrero. You know, and Guerrero's handling it okay by coming with the body attack.
Egor gets caught with that right hand.
Absolutely.
Combination by Egor.
Right, he
nice
likes
right hand by Egor.
He likes the 1-2, and the one that he throws is really more.
And
of
the
a
headgear
feint.
falling
Yeah.
off of Egor. Referee just halts the action for just a bit until they adjust that headgear.
That was a problem last year, right? With,
yeah, but this headgear is a little bit different. This is, again, from Sting Sports. They make the equipment, and they're one of the sponsors here for the Ringmasters tournament.
I just don't like Velcro in a tournament, George. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I got you.
I like the clips and
the buckles.
The buckles, yeah, I like that. I'm old-fashioned.
Guerrero with that left hand catching Egor. Now meeting in the center of the ring with the last, what was that, like 10 seconds? I heard something. There you go. That ends the round. Now, I don't know how you're seeing this fight. Do you think who do you think has the upper hand in this fight so far?
I mean, it could be going either way. From what you're saying, you know.
All right, so great job so far. Great evening so far. Boxing here out of Club Amazura in Queens. And we thank you for joining us here.
Right.
And big shout out to Man PR. He says Mike Cintron in the house. Great commentary as always, guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Right.
And Cesar, big shout out to you also for joining us here on Smoker Talk Boxing for the Ringmasters 2020 Ringmasters. All the roads lead to Madison Square Garden. That's going to be on April. What is that? April
10th.
10th.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can get your tickets at Ticketmaster to watch these young amateurs fight in Madison Square Garden at the Hulu Center. Come out and support these guys. You know, this is what you're seeing is tomorrow's boxers today, Dave.
That's absolutely tomorrow's champions.
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 Tomorrow's champions today. And you know, let me tell you something. We've seen the likes of Bruce Shushu Carrington that's going to the Olympics in Tokyo, and you saw him here in the Ringmasters. Nice combination there by
Egor. Yeah,
Egor.
I think he's starting to feel himself. He's landing right hands over the top now.
But I tell you one thing, Guerrero wasn't comfortable with that. He came forward. He put some pressure on Egor.
And Guerrero is a tricky guy. He's coming forward, but he doesn't smother his punches, which is interesting for somebody who comes forward so aggressively. And look at Egor. Egor's slipping around. And to your point, George, you picked it up last round, and Egor's doing the same thing. He's dipping left and throwing right, but he's got to get in there. You can't just dip left and throw right.
Yeah, he was just out of the range.
Close. Yeah,
he was just out of the range to catch Guerrero. Guerrero now pushing forward.
Right, and that's where you need your left hand to find it. Like that's why you still in the lefty-righty conundrum, you still have to throw jabs. You know, even if it's just to get you in the right range.
Egor dipped down and caught Guerrero to the body just before.
I tell you what, I don't think anything could hurt Guerrero's body unless I don't even think a bat could hurt it. That guy is strong.
Yeah, you can see he's a very hard body type individual.
Yeah. This guy probably pushes around trucks for a living or something like that.
I don't know. He could be a cement mixer or something, right?
It's definitely blue collar.
Nice exchange there at the bell at the end of the round. And Guerrero raising his hands up in victory. We'll see what the judges and how the judges start. I'll tell you, this was a tough fight. And this one, if anything, is probably going to be one of those split decision type of bouts.
Yeah, I really can't call it. Can you call that? I cannot call it.
I don't know because both of them were doing well, pushing forward. And I mean, Guerrero, he bought it. He bought in the war, the guerra, the gore, the war.
Guerra.
The
That's what it
guerra,
is.
the war, man. He bought the war, but not to be missed is the Egor's stamina and pushing forward also.
Absolutely.
And I'm just taking a look now. I think they just got the scorecards.
All right, let's see who won.
Nope, not yet. Hold on. I think this is what I was saying, Dave. I think this is probably this. If anything is going to be a split decision, this fight is definitely going to be a split decision.
And I don't know how much Guerrero weighs, but with all those muscles, and he's got a pretty thick head too. I don't see how he makes the weight division, George.
A split decision
And there you
in
go.
this contest. And the winner via split decision, competing out of the red corner,
Very close.
Astakhov.
Very close, very close. Yep.
All right, Astakhov gets that fight. Why do you think that he won that fight, Dave? If how do you think the judges saw that?
Well, I'm gonna go with what you pointed out, George. And so there's two things with the lefty righty conundrum. If we could pull it up. All right. So this is something that you see. What Astakhov did is you find the range with the left, you hit with the right, and then what he also did is he dipped hard to the left. So if we can just take a look at that type of attack. Well,
All right, so we lost it. All right, we lost it. All right, we had a little glitch with the computer, but we'll you want to bring it up? Want to bring that up or no? No. All right.
Never mind.
All right. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I'm just doing the instant replay.
Representing Boxingology, here is David Reyes.
Now, I don't know if they said 150. Did they say 152 pound?
I think this is still 132, and then we're going to move up to 141 right after that.
I'm going to go with you, George. I believe it's 132 also. Right, and the referee is Marcel.
Yeah, Marcel again putting double duty right now.
Absolutely.
All right, so 132, we have Boyd Perkins from Suffolk, PAL in the red corner.
In the red corner, Suffolk, PAL.
Yep, and then David Reyes from Boxology in the blue corner.
Boxingology.
Sorry about that.
And they're going right away.
So Reyes in the blue.
And another
Perkins
lefty,
in the red.
righty conundrum again.
Nice body shot. Moving forward, pressing the action is Reyes.
Right.
Reyes with the blue.
And Reyes is coming forward with his head down, and that's a little dangerous.
You know what we have here also is the height disparity syndrome.
Absolutely. The
First time,
yeah,
right? First time this evening, yeah.
We got a tall fighter in, who's that in the red corner?
Perkins.
He's
perky.
Very tall.
Perkins.
Very tall, classic boxer puncher style. Let's see how Reyes handles it. But when he tried to barrage him and then come in with his head. So let's see. And I want to see how Boyd Perkins handles, with this shorter fighter. He looks really good with his feet. I like the way Boyd Perkins has his
stance.
Yeah, his stance. It's a firm stance. It's
nice left hand there by Perkins. But I'll tell you one thing. I've seen Reyes scoring in a couple of times, a little bit more active in this round, getting the cleanest shots so far in the beginning of this fight.
And Reyes is coming in with a left-hand, right-hook combination that's landed for him a couple times.
Nice combination there by Perkins. Perkins now going back to the body and answering is Reyes. Reyes catches Perkins on the exchange with that right hand.
And we got a good match here, George.
Another good match. So far, it appears that way in the opening round of this first round of this match.
I like what Reyes is doing. He's feinting a few times, not just trying to come in on a big eye. You don't just come in on a big eye. You have to feint your way in if you're gonna cover that distance.
Nice 1-2 by Perkins before. Now answering the call is Reyes. Nice exchange. Way to go. I think I saw Reyes edging out this first round.
But it was close.
It was close. It was close. But it seems like Reyes might be just a little quicker to the punch. That's the way I see it. I don't know how you guys see it out there at home. And someone says, Tommy says, looks like red corner has the edge. And then Tommy says he might have to get his judge's certification.
There we go. A little discussion going on over there.
Yeah. All right, so this is the 8th bout of the evening, so we have scheduled 14. So you want to hang out there and just
see it. And you know, this is where let's talk about this for a second, George. Like, what happens? People want to know where these Mayweathers and everything come up. Well, from this tournament, we have the best boxer in the United States, Bruce Shushu Carrington. He got voted the best boxer on the Olympic team, and he made the Olympics. He's going to Tokyo 2020, and he came out of this tournament.
Amazing, amazing. If you want to watch an interview that we did with Bruce Shushu Carrington, you go to smokertalk.com, and you'll see a nice interview that we did, a nice piece there that you can watch. Absolutely. We asked him a bunch of questions, and the exchange here, now you got Perez catching the taller fighter in Perkins. Perkins now, nice body shot, and then answers with a right. Nice body shot again by Perkins. Perkins trying to slow him down, I think. Again, right. Now also going to the body is Perez.
And Perkins is completely giving up his height disparity advantage.
Well, I tell you, he's in the time that he's come out in the second round, he's got a better round. He's actually he's touching Perez a lot more than he did in the first round. Perez, I think I saw Perez get rocked a little bit.
I saw it too, but Perez landed a couple of good left hands, but Perkins' right hand looks like it rocked him a little bit. I think you're right.
Yeah, absolutely, the referees took a close look. You saw him like he buckled a little bit on the ropes, but nice body shot again by Perkins. But he stood in there and game. He's throwing back punches, and that's. I think you've said that many times before, right, David? You're getting punched, punch back.
Absolutely. If you're getting hit, they're in range. Let your hands go. And Perkins looks a little bit tired to me.
Nice body shot by Perkins, and then answered with that left hand again. Left hand by Perez, followed with that right 1-2 combo.
Reyes.
Perkins again to the body, working that body, trying to get in, but they're smothering the punches here, and the referee calls a halt to the action with the last 10 seconds.
And that was another close round.
Close round, but I tell you, I saw Perkins edging that round. I don't know how you guys saw it out there, but I think Perkins in the red got the better. Let's take a quick commercial.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
G2training.com. You want to go there for some high-intensity workout. You go to g2training.com. Good gym. Where they located again? Syosset, New York. High-intensity workout. Make sure you give them a look. Go to g2training.com. All right, so we're entering into the third round.
And it's really a good fight, George.
Absolutely.
These guys are letting their hands go.
But Perkins, like you said, he gave up his height a little bit to reach Perez, to touch him, and he's doing a good job here. Reyes, I'm sorry. I keep calling him, oh, my God. I apologize.
It's all right, George.
I apologize to Reyes.
I'm sure that the Spaniards out there are not offended at all.
My apologies, David Reyes. Yeah. Big left hand by Perkins.
Yeah, I saw it. It stopped Reyes in his tracks, but Reyes is still fighting. I'm really enjoying this fight. This is like two novice guys letting their hands go, not worrying too much about defense, and they really want to land the last punch every time.
This is an ugly fight. I mean, not ugly, but it's a very competitive fight. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Competitive fight till the body goes.
Right.
Perkins.
And it's a fight. It's not that much of a boxing match, but you know what?
Nice
You
uppercut
can always
by
learn how to box.
Perkins. Reyes hanging on, trying to exchange, moves out of the way of that punch. Nice left hand by Reyes. Big right hand, and loading up is Perkins, that he has Reyes on the ropes. Reyes fighting off the ropes, going to the body.
Yeah, and Perkins has
Big right hand again by Perkins. Catches Reyes, but Reyes is hanging in there. Wow.
They are letting it go. Oh, my God.
Nice uppercut there by Perkins. I tell you, I see Perkins edging out this fight, getting the better of the exchange in this third and final round.
He's just loading up with his right hand and just letting it go.
Absolutely. Wow.
And Reyes is landing, but his punches don't seem to be as hard as Perkins, do they, George?
No, Perkins' punches definitely a lot sharper, a lot harder. And I tell you, I saw him going to the body. I think that's what slowed down Reyes. Nice uppercut to end the round with Perkins.
What a great fight.
What a great fight. Great job by both these men, by Boyd Perkins from Suffolk, PAL, and David Reyes from Boxingology.
And that was a fun
That
fight.
was a 132-pound senior novice as well. And these are 3 rounds, 3 minutes each round for Dominique that's asking.
And they just let their hands go.
And they should. It's a boxing match.
That is fantastic. That was a good fight. You cannot always get a boxer to fight.
I thought you were going to sing like a song. You can always get what you want. I thought you were like.
Sometimes you get what you need, all right?
Not what you want.
Yes. But listen, you have to go through these fights. You have to go through this fight. You can't always box beautifully.
Right.
Sometimes you just have to fight.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Sometimes it's not pretty.
And you need that. And you need to go through this. Where do you get that experience from?
Right.
You know? Well, I'll tell you right now. In the ring match.
Every day split decision in this contest. And the winner via split decision, competing out of the blue corner, David Reyes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Close. That was close. I didn't see it that way. I thought that Perkins pulled it off, but I guess not. You know, that's the way they started it.
You know, if you talk about just generalship, right? Now, Perkins had the outside. He just gave up that fight and just succumbed to Reyes' fight.
Right.
So that's part of it. Maybe not that much, but maybe enough to sway a judge.
Okay.
And then also, you know, we're watching a fight. We're watching back and forth action. We're not counting punches.
Right.
And,
well,
you know,
you saw a computer went down momentarily, so a copy box. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Copy box went down.
Yeah.
So
actually, we had a couple of small people here with clickers.
Yeah, they were clicking.
There was so many punches being thrown that their thumbs got hurt. They got blisters.
They threw the clickers at us.
They quit on us.
They quit.
All right.
The amateurs.
Sorry.
Are tough, man.
Sorry.
Tough.
You know.
All right, so we're what bout is this now? The number 9th bout. We have Charlie Bonilla from Strong Island Boxing Club.
What island?
Strong Island.
Strong Island.
And he's going to be facing Tyjon Mathis from Champs Boxing.
Champs.
Champs. We were at Champs last weekend.
Yes, right. It's not upstate.
In New Rochelle.
Close to the Bronx.
It's a little north of the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's an exit off the Bronx. It's not upstate.
So that's not upstate. Albany, Syracuse, Buffalo.
Yeah, those are upstate.
Upstate. Mount Vernon, not so much.
Same thing. That's North Bronx.
Okay. Suburb. It's a suburb. Okay, I got it. It takes me a while to learn. Ryan O'Leary, great coach. Great
in the corner
runs the gym.
Awesome
Champs
gym,
Boxing. You know, very hospitable to us during the registration. Very good.
Have you been to Strong Island?
Yes, but not the boxing gym.
Okay. Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, sorry. I haven't been to the Strong Island boxing gym.
All right. All right, so again, these are the 141 now. We're stepping up in weight to 141 senior novice. All right, so you got Charlie Bonilla in the red and Tyjon Mathis in the blue.
Is that Tyjon or Tyjon?
Tyjon? Yeah, Tyjon is.
I mean,
that's a pretty cool name, though.
I like it. All right, a little bit of a height disparity syndrome going on, George. All right, I don't know about the lefty-righty syndrome.
All right, so John Krause, big shout out to you, Adam Fizza, Scott Rika. All right, so John Krause says a lot of buzz on Long Island about this kid. All right, we'll see. We'll see, Charlie Bonilla. So all right, John Krause says there's a lot of buzz about this kid in Long Island. We'll see if he does some buzzing or he gets buzzed.
And which corner is he in?
He's in the red, Charlie Bonilla.
Charlie Bonilla, Strong Island. Okay.
Big right hand there. Oh, and a big right hand by Charlie Bonilla connects on Tyjon. Tyjon, in the beginning of the round, had a nice combination catches Bonilla, but Bonilla answered back.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you. So, first time ever, George, I gave my water to the corner guy because he didn't have water.
Oh my gosh!
So,
my gosh!
It was half drunk, but whatever. And it's a height disparity and it's a lefty righty conundrum. And Tyjon Mathis is a left hook throwing machine.
Let me tell you something. Tyjon caught him at the end of those punches. Charlie Bonilla doesn't look hurt, but the referee wanted to stop it. I mean, from our vantage point,
they were a bunch of clean punches,
definitely clean
in
punches.
a row.
But he doesn't look like his bell was rang. He looked like he looks very focused still. But I think the referee just wanted to stop and make sure that he's not hurt. Nice left hand again, another left hand, then a combo with a right, another left hand combination.
And that right hook is landing all day. I wonder if Cassie's going to call another A count.
She is going to call another A count for Charlie Bonilla. He doesn't look hurt, Dave. He's just getting caught with some big punches, though.
But he's getting caught clean. It's like he doesn't see him coming or not coming. So now you got the lefty.
He doesn't see him what?
He doesn't see him coming or not coming. He's not reacting right to it. And there goes
the right hand again.
This guy's loading up, and
the referee calls it. Wow. Champs Boxing Club closes out the show. Charlie Bonilla from Strong Island gets stopped here in the first round. Wow. And I think a lot had to do with
just the endless amount of right hooks from Tyjon.
And Tyjon also with the height disparity.
He's a tall lefty, so you got the lefty-righty conundrum going on.
And he's got the long reach.
Right, and those hooks are coming from just a complete different angle.
Let me tell you, we tip our hats off also to Charlie Bonilla because he took some big punches. I mean, he doesn't look hurt. It's just because the referee stopped it. I mean, he got hit a bunch of times, and I think it's the right call. We don't want him to get hurt. All right, so, man, listen, a lot of good stuff coming up. Go to smokertalk.com. Smokertalk.com. We have merch. We have merch now. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
We got merch. Hey, look who's in the house. Oh,
who's
my God.
that?
Oh, we got to get in here, man.
Get in there. Sit down. Sit down, boy. Sit down.
We got royalty in the house right now. This is boxing royalty in the house.
Right here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, hold on just a second.
1 minute and 27 seconds of the first round via RSC. Competing out of the blue corner, Tyjon Mathis.
Yeah, he's strong.
All right.
He just
big time.
unloaded.
All right, let's introduce our guest here, Dave. I'll let you do the honors.
We got Rashad, the Albanian bear, Mathis, who's turning into an Albanian bear. because he's actually eating and hibernating. Like how much do you weigh right now, or do we not want to tell that?
No, right now I'm like 160 right now.
160,
Wow.
and you
Wow.
fight at what?
47.
Wow.
13
Wow.
pounds, that's not that bad.
Okay.
When you turn pro, what weight do you fight at?
Well, the ringmaster, the National Golden Gloves, I was 52, but I was walking around like 148.
Okay.
So you won him at 52.
Yeah, I won it.
All right, but you also won at 41.
But wait a minute,
Yeah,
Come on.
41.
Dave, let's stop for a minute because I want to say Rashad Mati, by the way, is a professional boxer now. He fights for Eddie Hearns in Matchroom Boxing.
Yes.
And
The
you can
Zone?
watch him on The Zone. You can get that, thezone.com. You get the subscription. Watch this young man. He was in the Ringmasters. He's one of the winners of the Ringmasters.
did.
There goes the ring.
I had to make sure I worked for you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate that. You saw him here on Smoker Talk Boxing when we were Pug Life Chronicles, but now in Pug Life Boxing, but we are now Smoker Talk Boxing.
Absolutely.
And you got to give us a plug, man. You got to give us a plug.
Of course.
All right, so
I have to post you guys. I posted one little thing.
I will promise to pay you. I will not deliver, but I will promise to pay you.
oh my
No
God.
problem.
What's your record now like, Rashad?
6-0 right now.
6-0, and how many knockouts?
4.
4 out of the
Yeah.
6 opponents. Yeah, we
Wow.
definitely one of our favorites here
Now-
on Smoker Talk Boxing.
How's your health right now? When are you ready to fight again?
Actually, I'm scheduled for March 7th.
March 7th?
Yeah, in
Really?
Manchester Arena in England.
Wow. How is it fighting in Manchester?
They said England has the most like crazy fans in boxing. So
They're insane.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They're
so I'm
insane.
excited to go over there.
Have you fought over there before?
No, I actually competed like in kickboxing and all that stuff in Ireland and Italy.
Right,
and all
and
that
you've
stuff.
been everywhere. I've seen you fighting. Was it in Russia or was it in Italy? You were fighting a
Italy.
Russian guy.
Oh yeah, Italy. Yeah.
Right.
Italy and Ireland.
Oh
All right,
my
let's
God.
take it up to the ring real quick
All
and
right.
give these guys
Listen,
their due.
you're gonna call this fight.
Yeah, you're going to hang out with
Okay,
us.
perfect.
All right, Josh Rivera from Sweat Boxes in the red corner. And these are 141 open. Senior novice. And Mikhail Moore he's unattached. Do you know any of these guys, Rashad?
Right now, I train with New York Cops and Kids. But since they're maintaining the gym, now we train at Sweatbox.
So Rivera in the red and Moore in the blue or the white and black.
More blue. And Rivera in the red.
All right.
You see red corner start jumping in a lot. These guys are both, short and stocky, so you already know that when they jump in, they're going to start off super explosive.
All right. When you say jump in, do you mean?
You see when they hop in with the right hand, they'll jump in with the right hand
Okay.
or left hook. But, nothing clean yet.
Okay. So it looks interesting. They
there
both
we
look
go.
like they know how to box a little bit. And what is Cassie O'Connor saying?
Was it a slap?
I
One of
don't
the
know.
hooks? Was that a hook? Was that a
I
slap?
don't know. I'm not sure. So red corner is Josh Rivera from Sweatbox.
Yeah.
All right. So Sweatbox is really they've been helping out cops and kids by
Yeah,
letting
they
their
have,
guys
they
train
have.
over there.
Yeah, Cops and Kids is getting their gym renovated.
Absolutely.
Brooklyn.
A lot of times, they keep their hands a little too high and their bodies are wide open.
And you're reference to Moore, right? Because I see his hands are a little bit,
yeah.
his guard is a little bit up.
It's pretty much all the fights today. A lot of the fights today, they kept their body wide open.
And we saw a lot of body shots today earlier also.
Yeah, that's
Now-
a lot. You see, if you watch any of my fights, I like to focus a lot more on the body.
Yeah, no, I think your last fight, didn't you knock him out with a body shot?
Yeah, I dropped him real fast with a body shot. See, that was a nice body shot right there.
Nice body shot, yep.
And I'll tell you what,
By
Josh Rivera scored with the good right hand, and let's see if he could capitalize on it. And this is
There,
Yeah,
beautiful.
he hopped in
Yeah.
just like you said, Rashad.
Yeah, when they hop in, they hop in with which is hard to land, to be honest with you, because you telegraph a lot of the shots. But, he's landing a lot of the shots. Yeah, good right hand right there.
all right. Good round one.
I think red corner won that round. He just pulled it off, but
All right, so now let me ask you a question. You said in March is your next fight, right?
Yeah.
All right, and
March
where can people follow you? Because, I mean, I know you got a big fan base because I follow you. How do they follow you
well,
social
I have
media?
it all over Facebook. I have Rashad the Albanian Ben Mahdi. My Instagram is official Rashad Mahdi, and Twitter is Rashad Mahdi 1, but I barely use my Twitter.
Okay.
All right.
I get yelled at a lot.
You deleted your Twitter?
No, I
No, it says barely use it.
I barely use it.
You barely use it. You don't know how to tweet that well, right?
I mean,
You know what you do? You can actually set it up where once you do it, it actually sends it to all the social media, so you only do it one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
Like
can
that?
set up the Twitter like that, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hook you up with some geeks
All right, perfect.
like
Yeah.
George.
Listen, I'm an old guy, man. I don't know. You should know this better than I do.
I barely use my especially I'm never on social media.
Well, yeah, you don't have time. I mean, you're constantly training and getting ready for your fights. And the shot you saw here fighting in the Ringmasters. Last year was your last year with the Ringmasters, right?
I think
Was
it
it
was
last year?
I think it was 2 years.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This
that's right.
is gonna be like the 2 years now.
Right, then you got the ring.
Yeah, I got the ring, and then I got the National Gold Gloves ring,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and then after that, Eddie Hearns came up to me. He's like, "Listen,
And Eddie Hearn saw you on our show. We're convinced of that. And don't tell me otherwise.
no, he did."
Yeah,
All right, nice
absolutely.
combination here by Rivera. Rivera turning up the heat.
Right. And it looks like Michael Moore.
Oh,
is
nice
like,
left hand by
good
Moore.
hook. Good hook.
Rocks and stuns Rivera temporarily, pushes him back for just a second, but Rivera stays in there.
I feel like Blue's acting looking a little tired.
He is,
He's
right?
staying a little stationary.
You're not sure when you get an unattached guy, especially in the novice division.
100%. See now, right there, an opportunity right there. You see how his hands are so high up? That's when you start working the body. It's like right now, you work the sides of the body, it'll change it up.
And they're tangled up a little right
Yeah.
now.
Now we see a lot of with the amateurs. They don't really do a lot of body shots, but tonight we saw a lot of body work,
Yeah.
which I'm really surprised.
Yeah, especially with the novice, right?
Yeah.
You see a lot of novice too. He's switching lefty to righty too.
Yeah, we're
We're seeing that, right?
We're
Switch
seeing that a lot
stances.
more now in the last couple years in these tournaments, and I think that makes a complete
Right.
fighter.
Yeah, but there's sometimes that's not too good to switch lefty and righty. But
You sound like an old school
Yeah.
fighter.
Nice combination
see,
there by
but-
Rivera. Pushing his Moore. Moore pushing the action forward, but gets caught, tangled up in the ropes a little bit. Stopped by the referee.
Red has pretty good head movement. He's moving his head a lot. And he's
Yeah,
down
yeah,
right off the
definitely.
miss.
Definitely.
Now, Rashad, what were you saying? I thought, to me, I think switching up,
Yeah.
punching from either side makes a complete fighter, but you're saying different.
It really depends, because a lot of times when you're switching, they tend to switch up too much. So if they're throwing one shot, they'll switch. Then they'll switch, which is not too good, because eventually you're going to get caught in that shot. Once you switch, in the middle of the switch, you get hit. That's it, you're off balance. And you see a lot of time, you don't have to fall. As long as you get hit clean and your head goes back, it's an 8 count right away.
Right.
And
right.
you see it. There's been a lot of 8 counts today.
All right, so basically the opponent can pick up on you switching and catches you
Yeah.
right in the switch, and right there, then
Yeah.
it looks
All right.
like you're hurt, but you're not.
So let's say you have enough skill that you step back a little bit when you switch, or you switch and now does it help?
Like I said, it only takes one punch, and it'll change it.
All right.
Especially,
So you're erring on the side of safety.
Yeah, I'm saying more safety-wise, you can get very caught pretty often with that. But if you know the situation and how you're moving and how you're switching,
Right.
you should have no problem.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
not everybody knows.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Rashad.
Left hand earlier by Moore,
Oh,
but pushes Rivera down. That definitely
That was a
wasn't
shoulder
enough.
block
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
that was shoulder.
That was a football move.
It's like a spear.
Yeah. That's what you do when somebody's trying to shoplift and they're trying to leave your store. Just hit them with one of
Shoulder
those.
check 'em, huh?
You know?
Left hand again by Moore.
Good. Hit and move.
So Moore's
that was
trying.
good.
Moore's trying.
Rivera with that
shit
right
right,
hand.
They kind of like traded there.
Yeah, they're letting him go. I like this. I like a good novice fight. There's nothing like a good novice fight of two guys with not that much skill,
Oh,
but with a with a lot of.
A left hand by Moore, but Rivera answers with a right of his own.
And you know what it is? You know what they're not doing? Jabbing.
Yeah,
They
they're too big and strong to jab. They're too stocky.
Well, these are novice fighters, and that's
Yeah.
something you got to work out. And this is a great place to do that and work it out. You go back and review the video and see what you did and what you can improve on.
Of course, yeah. A lot of times now, in this situation, it's hard to work Because a lot of times you throw those rabbit punches, and sometimes you think the referees, the judges count rabbit punches. You know, so you see sometimes they stay closed up.
Last 10 seconds. Rivera with that left hand. I'm sorry, with that right hand. I tell you, a little bit, they were a little off balance, but let me tell you, they both have their heart in this fight. They did a good job for novice guys.
Of course. No, that was a great fight.
That was a good fight. Who do you think would have it?
I think Red got it. I think he landed the more cleaner shots. He was putting the pressure out there too, and yeah, I think he pulled it off.
All right, so let's take a quick look at something that Red does real quick. You can see Red do it, and what Red does, he does a little dip, comes up with the left, over with the right. Okay, and let's see that real quick. One of his patented moves.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he did it already.
The officials have reached a unanimous decision in this match.
All right. Something's glitching with this. I'm not going to use it. No.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner via unanimous decision, competing out of the red corner,
I think he definitely landed a lot cleaner the shots. You know, he hit, got out of the way, and I think he did a great job.
Absolutely.
Brewing.
Still a close fight. Not too many jabs on his part, right? Yeah.
Like I said in the beginning, they started jumping in with the shots. So they come in and bang, 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 and then they jump back out. In and in, out, out.
Right.
So they were going in and out, in and out, in and out. And,
absolutely.
You know, I think Red did the trick, got in and out, and he just landed the shots. Oh, all right, excuse me, guys. He's following me up.
You got to run?
No, he's going to go up to the ring for just a second.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Ringmasters Championships road to the Garden. With a 26-1 record, please welcome former Metro competitor Joe Green and an undefeated professional out of New York City Cops and Kids, 6-0, Rashad Mathis.
What's up, man?
All right, Rashad stepping into the ring. You know, and that, you know, this is what's cool about this whole, you know, about the ringmasters, is that you have these kids that come up, they turn around, look, Rashad now a professional.
Right, and there's Joe Green who came up.
Yep, Joe Green is in there as well. I don't know, did Joe Green fight? He probably might have fight the Golden Gloves, right?
He won the Golden Gloves.
Yeah.
He won the Junior Golden Gloves, the National Junior Golden Gloves. He's, you know, I think like 18 or under or something like that. But he was an absolute powerhouse of a fighter.
Good match.
All right. So, yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break for a 10-minute intermission.
All right, so we're going to go into the intermission break.
Introduce to you.
But in the meantime, why don't we bring Rashad a little bit? Can we bring Rashad in again? Or
Yeah, we can bring Rashad in.
He's getting some of his fans are talking to him.
All right, Shotty, come on. We're gonna interview you a little bit more. All right, there we go.
Sorry, guys.
No, man, that's pretty cool, man. We're on an intermission break, so we want to get you in there and talk a little bit.
All right,
with you.
let's talk about the life of a professional boxer, because that's what you are, right? Do you work anywhere? What do you do?
Right now, here and there, you know, I'll try to, teach kids how to box and all that stuff. So that's,
no, but he's talking about like you working like in a grocery store or something
no.
that.
I mean, I'll teach people how to box. You know,
you teach people how to box.
Yeah.
So you're a personal trainer or you're an instructor? What are you?
Honestly, more of like an instructor, but you know, it's like more of like private here and there. I'll teach them here one time here. You know.
Okay.
The majority of the time, boxing takes up like majority of the day. Like I'm training.
All right, so let's
night.
All right, so let's go into 7 days a week, right? A
6
normal
days, 7 days,
a normal day, a normal Monday for you is what?
So I'll train in the morning. I'll go for a run, or I'm going to be training with Scooter. That's my strength and conditioning coach.
Your strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I'm going to go to the gym. You know, do boxing.
All right, wait. What time to what time? What are we talking about?
So I'll say around 10 10:30 to maybe it's like an hour and a half. So maybe 11:30 to 12 o'clock.
All right. So when you run, how do you run? What's your running schedule when you run?
It really depends on how majority of the time I'm feeling. Majority of the time it's mainly long distance. Some days they'll change up and be sprints because you can't do the same thing every day.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you hit a plateau and then nothing changes.
All right. So you're running. Say you're just doing running. It's about an hour-ish.
Yeah, I'll try to hit maybe 5-6 miles. If I'm feeling good.
Per day.
Yeah, per day.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I live close to the beach, so it's like the boardwalk's right there.
Okay.
I just put extra layers of clothes and I'm out. I run.
Okay.
But
all right. So either that or you go to strength training, right?
yeah, strength and conditioning.
Okay.
Scooter.
So now you go to strength and conditioning training. You go through that regimen,
Yeah.
right? So that's the morning until about noonish, right?
Yeah. I'll be
Right.
home around maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'll be home, rest up a little bit, eat, and then, you know.
Do you eat breakfast before you go to the run?
Oh,
or
no.
the thing?
I try to eat it a little bit afterwards. After like a brunch.
Okay.
Something.
All right.
That's my meal.
So your first state of meal is after your
My workout, yeah.
workout. Okay. So now,
Okay, so he does his running, he does his little brunch, then he goes back into working out again.
Yeah, so I'll hit with Sosa, my coach Sosa. We're gonna go there. We do either it's training, just training, or sparring, and we do that.
this is around 3 o'clock, right?
Maybe
4 or 5.
maybe 4 o'clock. It really depends on certain times.
Don't tell Dave because he's gonna wind up stalking you.
Hey, come on, by, man. Why not?
Listen,
He's gonna stalk you.
It's the man right here, man. It's the man.
Shotty likes when I come over and I bring some info with
Of
him.
course.
Okay.
I'm always trying to learn, man. I'm always
Absolutely.
Got you. All right, so now what time do you wake up again?
I work around 8:30.
8:30,
Yeah.
and you're hitting you're running right away.
Something like that. Majority of the time, how people get lazy. I do clean my room, all that stuff. But after that, I go straight to running.
Okay.
The faster I get it done, the faster I get to recover.
Okay, so
Okay,
now it's
so
4
now-
o'clock. Now it's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. So now, so I'm at 4 o'clock. I'm going to the gym with Sosa, and majority of the time it's gruesome training.
Right.
We're gonna go there. We're
Right.
gonna do boxing, mainly just trying to learn and prepare for the next fight.
Okay,
Yeah. So that'll take maybe about 2 hours.
so you're looking at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and then
Now what do you do at night?
Yeah, after 6. Wait, after 6.
So after that, I'm gonna eat a little bit more, and then go to some other boxing gym and then work on there too.
What other boxing gym?
It's called Bars Boxing. So I go over there.
Are you at the bars?
Yeah, Bars. Yeah, I go
Okay.
there once in a while. And,
Where's bars? Is it in Staten Island or is it in Brooklyn?
Oh, excuse me. Both. Yeah, I don't know. I was just coughing up right there. I lost my voice.
Okay.
It's both. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's in Staten Island. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, it's in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So-
All right, so you split it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now,
Is it? Wait. Does the whole gym move or?
Oh, no, he has 2 locations.
Oh, okay.
So it's like he shares it with like a judo place. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, they have their space.
Okay.
And, they switch
Right,
up.
because bars is like what? MMA? Do they do sambo there? Or
The other people do sambo, and then he just does kickboxing, boxing, and Muay Thai.
okay.
That's it, yeah. So me, I just do boxing there at that point. Now I'm professional now.
oh yeah, you
Now
got
you started with them? Is that where you started with?
Yeah. I started with first. I started with Tiger Showman's, but
Right.
Right. That's a
And-
commercial. That's like
yeah.
McDonald's. Like
Yeah.
No, they have some legitimate.
Now
Oh, do they
now
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Legitimate MMA guys. They won
Oh,
some
really?
tournaments.
Okay,
No,
but at
they-
one time it's like more
Yeah.
like, wasn't it more like a
Yeah.
cookie cutter type?
For me,
Right.
it was I started off as like self-defense.
Got it.
I was always very small when I was young, so
Okay.
I did that, and then I started competing a little more and more and more. But now I wanted to push it to the next level, and I'm always trying to push myself to the next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
awesome.
when
Okay, I didn't know
my
that.
options.
I didn't know that. All right, so I
Yeah.
stand corrected. Now, one thing. So now, what time is it in the evening now?
So now after that gym finishes, it starts around 8:30 to 10:30.
So you're all the way to 10:30.
Yeah.
So you're getting about 3 workouts a day?
3 workouts a day.
Every day?
Holy smoke!
Majority of the day, yeah. Majority of the week, yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right, so if you want to be a champ,
When do
you
you
want to be a
rest?
champ, yeah, exactly. But this is what happens.
Sundays, hopefully.
Look, if you want to be a champ, right? You can't just like go to the movies and hang out. You got to put the work
No.
in.
No,
It's dedication.
you gotta Right now, I can't say this because I'm pretty.
Well, you
chunky
put
right
on
now.
you put on like what, 13 pounds or whatever.
Yeah, it comes off quick. 'Cause a lot of water weight comes in and kills
Right.
you, but
Now,
you gotta watch your diet. You gotta do all this stuff, man.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Now, do you worry about your walking around weight, or do you boil yourself down like a lot of these guys do?
I don't kill myself right away. I don't drop the weight fast. I have a month to drop the weight, so now I start losing it nice and slow. I lose it the right way. I don't want to get weak and just fall
And
apart.
we've seen some guys do that, and then they wind up paying for it later on, and you see them in the fight. You see it; it's terrible.
Yeah, it's not fun.
All right. So how many shoulder surgeries have you had?
No, this
No,
one.
wait, we don't want to disclose that, Dave. We don't want to disclose
No,
that.
they don't know. I had one surgery. Thank God. Now, see this? I'm good now. Thank God.
There you go. Okay, good.
I'm good. I fought 3 fights in the surgery, and no problems. Thank God. The doctor was amazing, and it's the best I ever felt. I swear to God.
Now I've seen you do some therapy with the lights and everything.
Oh,
but
yeah.
how does that work? What is that for?
That's a lot of times for the muscle memory.
Okay.
Trying to train your brain.
Explain that to the audience because they may not know what you're talking about.
So a lot of times when you're working, you see some objects on the side popping up. A lot of times you want to train your brain. So a lot of people don't realize this, but in this sport, in every sport, it's 60% mental.
Okay.
40% physical.
Okay.
So a lot of times you can have the best body in the world, but if you're mentally not there, it's pointless.
Okay.
So
how do you train your brain?
It just a lot of times.
Is that thing where you tap the colors or whatever?
You tap the objects on the picture. So you tap it, tap, and just keep your hand-eye coordination ready, and it gets you, ready. And it's been helping me a lot. And a lot of times conditioning is very important too. So a lot of times now I'm focusing a lot on conditioning.
Okay.
So,
Got it. Now, you're all right. You're 6-0. You have 4 knockouts.
Yes, sir.
Are you a guy that tries too much for the knockouts? Because Nikita.
Oh, Nikita's different. Yeah.
Nikita tries for the knockouts.
Well, tell them
too much.
Tell them who Nikita is, because they don't know who you're talking about.
Nikita is his boy. These two grew up together.
Yeah.
Nikita
Bobby.
Bobby. Abby.
I said Bobby.
We love him.
I know.
Nikita's trying to knock everybody out, and
he's knocking everybody out.
He is.
He's knocking everybody
He
out.
is.
So he's getting the job done.
But you guys are really exciting right now. Like the zone, like you guys are really, really exciting. And I see that now your fights are not on the undercard. You guys are like moving up pretty quick.
They take time to take turns, so it really depends. What's
like
going
at
on.
first we saw you where you were kind of like on the free part of on Facebook, but then they featured you on the last fight. You were on the zone.
It was weird because I was right after Josh Kelly, and all these big names, and I'm fighting right after them, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I fought right after Maurice Hooker.
Right.
Wow, that's great.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's good because you want those eyeballs. You want people to watch you.
Arizona was insane. Those guys love boxing.
Yeah.
Those people
I
love
saw
boxing.
that. The audience was just hanging off the rafters.
When Dale Jacobs stopped Chavez, which he quit.
Right.
Sosa grabbed me. He was like, "You gotta go." I was like, "Why?" So these guys, they're not happy. Next thing you know, they're throwing beers and
oh my
we were getting hit.
Absolutely.
We were getting hit with beer and everything. I was like, oh my God. They had to kick everybody out, and then they had Rosado fight in a swing bout right after the main event.
Oh wow.
It was completely empty. They kicked everybody out.
Wow.
Everybody out. It got that bad. It got that bad.
Wow.
Okay, so we have some real zealous fans.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, it was
I can see that happening.
It was nuts. That was the first time I ever experienced that, and they didn't care. They were hitting whoever they were just throwing it at people.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of overzealous fans in the crowd, and I saw that. I saw people.
But you know what? That's like national pride. First of all,
absolutely.
Arizona's how far from Mexico? I mean, it's right there.
Yeah,
It's right there. There's probably a lot of Mexicans there.
Oh yeah, they were all cheering for Chavez.
That's and then the father's there, the hero, and the father wasn't happy. Did you saw the father?
Oh yeah, he was right in front of me when he was up to the fight. So,
you saw him, right? He put his feet up. He's like, oh.
But my main thing was, I was like, I'm with my family too, so I had a lot of little cousins there too, and we were like, I'm trying to shelter them so they don't get hit with nothing. I got hit with beer. I was covered. I was
But you know what's funny that Chavez, he actually said, I was listening to Chavez, Julio Cesar Chavez, the great Julio Cesar Chavez.
Right.
He mentioned that he was actually proud because he saw his son winning that fight. And I think I saw kind of the same thing.
Well, it wasn't like he was losing.
It wasn't at all.
He outweighed him by like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, he was bigger than him. His head had grown into like a big. He was just a big dude.
And I think, but you know what? I think you're right. It was a lot of mental on his part. It was mental because I
you
saw
think
him winning
if
the
he
fight.
trained his brain, that would have helped?
With him, it was hard. You see, he got fined for 4 pounds. He got fined $1 million.
Wow.
He made $2 million that fight, and then they fined him $1 million. So he made $2 million.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. You're absolutely
with
right.
that, that messes with your head. With him, it was more like, I'm just going to fight, and whatever happens, it happens. Whatever, no big deal. But, yeah, I feel like it was him. No one knows what's going on in his head.
Yeah, he never seemed like he looked sharp though. I got to tell you, when he came in, he looked the best that I've seen him in a long time.
He looked insanely big. From the first day I saw him to the day of the fight, he looked huge. He looked really big.
You look like a heavyweight, right? You look like a cruiserweight, like a cruiserweight.
He looked like Joshua.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at him in person, like his arms were like this, like it was insane. I was like, wow. There's no way he's under 200 pounds. There's no way.
Wow.
There's no way.
All right, so
that's ridiculous.
We're gonna be starting up in just a second now. Rashad, man, this has been really cool that you joined us here today because this is the future of boxing right here. You definitely want to watch him. And again, give us your social media so people can follow you. Yeah. And if you have any merch or anything that you sell,
it's going to be the other way around. He's going to post the video.
I gotta post you guys.
He's got to bring our
stock following.
Our following.
Yeah, please.
We need you.
Of course,
And by the way,
when
we have a website now, Rashad.
It's called SmokerTalk.com.
I'm going to post on my story. I'm like, swipe up.
Thank you. Go to SmokerTalk.com. You can get merch. We have shirts now. We have hats.
Yes.
It's really cool. We got a lot of merch. It's pretty cool.
Actually, I'm going to buy Rashad a shirt, and I'm going to make him wear it 7 days a week.
I'll wear it. Hey, give it to me. I'll wear it.
All right, so let's go on to the next bout.
And if you want to hang out with us, Shotty, you're
always welcome.
Yeah,
you don't need an invitation.
I had one guy over there hit me up saying I have to do an interview over there.
All right, go ahead. Well, come back to us if you want.
You're always welcome.
I'm a little
here.
upset with my telestrator. It's glitching on me, man. It's it was doing good, but now it's like skipping. What? I got to get me a tech person here. Where's that Joe Ryder?
Joe's out there. He's working.
You got to get an iPad, man.
That ain't it.
No. It's it. All right, so let's announce these guys. Rashad, thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you all as always. Good luck in your career.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go on to this.
I'll see you guys.
Take care.
All right, Shotty.
All right, so we have Bryson Perdomo from Gleason's Gym in the red corner at 141, and Christian Ocasio from Suffolk PAL in the blue corner.
Right, and look at Christian Ocasio. He's got his hands down. He is just relaxed as can be. But I'll tell you what, Bryson Perdomo he's no slouch. He looks like he knows how to box.
These gentlemen are definitely in shape.
And Jeff Friedman is our referee. Jeff is an excellent referee.
Absolutely. His dad, too. Both of them. These guys put in their work, at refereeing, and they do a great job at it. Father and son team.
Referee team, right.
Yep.
Good right to the
body by Perdomo. Now the right hand is Perdomo from Gleason's, and Christian Ocasio trying to follow up now. Stepping in when catching Perdomo with that right hand. Lunging forward with a modified, I don't know, that's a left hand, some type of angled punch. Now with a straight left is Ocasio. What a treat that was to have Rashad here on the show.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to fight in Manchester, England. How cool is that?
That is cool. And you saw him here in the Ringmasters tournament.
Meanwhile, Ocasio landed a good right hand. Another good one, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Another right hand by Ocasio hanging on is Perdomo Friedman calls
and I
breaks
like
them up.
Yeah, I like the way these two match up. They match up well.
And I didn't hear the bell, but that's the end of the first round.
Apparently, I didn't hear a bell either.
All right, shout out to everybody that's watching us here on Smoke and Talk. Siev. Hey, that's related to you. Okay, I know who that is. All right, Debbie Martinez. Shout out to Debbie Martinez. Little Holmes. Mr. Isles.
All right.
And Erica and Pablo 5.
All right.
She says, go Bryston. Thank you for joining us. Share this link. I know it's late in the evening. This fight started a little late this evening. It's on the East Coast. It's 11 p.m. But somewhere, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, here we go. Second round. So make sure you share this link. Nice combo there by Ocasio, but gets rocked and pushed by Perdomo. A warning from the ref. Moving forward and pushing the action is Perdomo. Faking and feinting is Ocasio. Ocasio loading up with that right hand, but misses, hitting the back, but now he doesn't, and he catches Perdomo. Perdomo took it well and just kept moving forward.
You know, I like Ocasio's moving and everything, but his punches, you know, because he does them from these weird angles, it doesn't seem like he has much on him. You know, they're like...
it's like a haymaker type of punch.
But it's not, they're like arm punches without good body movement behind them.
Well, that one was definitely a good punch right there. That right hand by Ocasio.
All right, now Jeff Freeman's warning him, and the reason why they warn him for that is because you put your head down like that, and then you pop it up, and you hit the guy in the face. Look at Perdomo. But he's
nice
missing.
Head movement by Ocasio.
Yeah.
Perdomo trying to press the action, but slipping those punches was Ocasio. Ocasio with some little bit of a low punch right there, not seen by the referee.
And look at Ocasio. Ocasio's going to work. He's hitting. It doesn't seem to be hitting hard, but he's hitting a lot.
He's making contact. He's connecting. But, you know, again, like you said, those are arm punches, so it's not really affecting Perdomo per se. Big right hand by Ocasio. Momentarily rocks Bryston. Perdomo going back to the corner. Looked a little rocked. But, wow, big right hand. And that was at the end of the round. I didn't hear the bell the second time.
I still don't hear the bell. And I usually hear bells. Oh, yeah? I don't hear any bell. Cassie says she hears bells. She says, I got to let him know. Well, you do that, Cassie. I didn't hear nothing.
Wow. Let me tell you. Good novice fight. Again, this is 141. Bryston Perdomo from Gleason's Gym in Brooklyn and Christian Ocasio from Suffolk, PAL, out in Long Island.
And Christian Ocasio is very fun to watch. He's very awkward. He dips in different ways. I just seen his punches seeming like more like arm punches. But he's very hard to hit. He's so loose. And they're touching gloves. I don't like the touching gloves part.
Third round. Okay, so
Ocasio is just letting loose.
Definitely letting loose. But a lot of those punches, like you said, Dave, I don't know if they're really effective. They are touching them, but
yeah. I mean,
Perdomo was leaning against the ropes there. Finally comes off the ropes.
Yeah,
Reach again, yeah.
Look at those punches. They're arm punches, George. They're not.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no weight in them. You know.
Right hand there by Ocasio again. Now standing 8 count to Perdomo.
All right, so Ocasio just proved us all wrong by landing a good hard combination off a crazy angle.
Well, he did that a couple of times in the last round.
Oh,
now
that was a left hook.
Yeah, that
was legit.
That sweeping left hook. But I don't know. I think it still looked like an arm punch, and now doing the body work is,
you know what,
Ocasio.
The one thing about Ocasio is that he's very fast. So when you throw punches that fast, you know they're gonna have a little pop to him. So Jeff Friedman is tired of Ocasio, telling Ocasio to put his head up.
Ocasio now, the high guard, now gets Perdomo again with that right hand.
Yeah, he does a crazy 1-2. It's at a weird angle. So
Now
it's very hard.
lead off right, catches Perdomo. Perdomo against the ropes again, slipping those punches is Perdomo, moving around with good head movement, but gets caught there with a left hand by Ocasio. Now another standing 8 count.
Another standing 8. And these are some weird angles that Ocasio gets.
Yeah, he's just
calling.
It's over. Friedman calls the fight here in the third and final round. He just called it. I don't know if Perdomo. I'm not sure what he said.
Just weird punching. Okay, so thank you, Cassie. Letting us know. I didn't hear no bells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casio
hit like a man. There you go.
Casio O'Connor.
Casio O'Connor said, "Hit that bell like a man." All right.
All right. Let's go up
Not
to
like a mouse.
Let's go up to the ring for the official time. And Ocasio showboating a little bit up here.
I guess when you got it, you
got it, right? Might as well flaunt it. He's throwing things into the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout in 1 minute and 56 seconds of the third round via RSC, boxing out of the blue corner, Christian Ocasio.
All right, great job by Christian Ocasio.
All right, let's do a replay, George, of not the telestrator, but just a replay of that last combination that ended the fight. So you didn't see.
Let me just pull that update for you, and then
okay. All right. If you want to see some awkward, odd angles, look at Christian Ocasio. Just dip to the left, dip to the right, come with all kinds of crazy punches, and that about stopped the fight right there.
Yeah,
so
that
there
was
you
it.
go.
That was it.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so now entering the ring. That's Kerry Duperval.
Duperval, yeah, I like that. Jordan Paulino out of John's Gym. And we're in the 141s, right? So Kerry Duperval out of Westbury Boxing Club. And Jordan Paulino. So we got the suburbs, which is Westbury. Nassau.
We got a little glitch going on right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but all right, here we go.
Okay, there we go.
Got a little glitch about that. Sorry about that, folks.
All right. So we got Duperval in
the red corner from Westbury Boxing Club.
Right.
And again, we're still at 141 senior novice.
Right. 3 more fights left for the night.
Timekeeper's table, please.
All right. And then we have Jordan Paulino from John's Gym in Brooklyn. Again, 141.
The Bronx. John's Gym in the Bronx.
I'm sorry. Yeah, John's Gym in the Bronx. I do apologize. That's a gym up there in North Bronx.
I'll tell you what. I really like the way Duperval is moving. He's shaking his shoulders. He looks ready to go. And this is going to be interesting, George. So Duperval is with the red gloves, and Paulino is with the blue gloves. And they look like they both know how to box.
Yeah, I like that. Well, you know, John's Gym, I know for sure, they got a nice program out there in the Bronx. We've been there a couple times.
Yes, and Westbury's been around for a long, long time.
Yeah, definitely. Westbury also.
Oh, look at that foot movement by Dupaval.
Yeah, nice. Definitely nice movement, getting out of the way out of those punches. Dupaval has a nice style.
He's just enjoyable to watch right off the bat.
Yeah, definitely.
But what I like about Paulino is that he's not fazed by it. He's coming forward, he's throwing jabs, and he's looking to get in, and he just scored with the right hand right there. So Dupaval with all these moves has got to actually score. It's one thing to make a lot of moves, and it's another thing to actually score. So let's see what happens.
But his head is not moving right now, Dave. He's just staying right in front of Paulino.
Well, you know what it is? He's standing back far enough where he doesn't have to worry about getting hit.
So he's not in the punching range of
he's not
Paulino.
Right, and he's moving his feet more than his head. He's escaping by like pushing back. If you watch it. Oh, there he
flipping those punches.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, and I like the way that Dupaval handled that, especially against the ropes.
So there's a couple ways to evade punches. One is by your feet, the other is by moving your head, and the other is by blocking with your hands. So that's pretty much the three ways. And Dupaval has shown me that he could block punches.
Nice right hand there by Dupaval.
Paulino, I think, scored there too at the same time. So they both exchanged. Good round. Good round.
Good opening round for both these gentlemen. And this is the 12th bout. We got two more bouts after this. We got to take a quick commercial break.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
All right, that was g2training.com. Again, if you want some high-intensity training, G2 Training, you get personalized training. And a lot of the, like you said, a lot of the boxers are using this high-intensity training now, Dave.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, it is a good thing to have.
All right, round number 2, Dupaval in the red, Paulino in the blue, 141 open class. Senior novice.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Novice, right, novice. And now they're starting to exchange.
Well, looks like
Dupaval wants to throw some punches this round.
Well, Casio looked like he turned it up in this round. Like he just started very strong in this first opening bell of his second round.
Casio is very muscular.
You talking about Dupaval? Both of them are. Swinging right hand.
Oh, wow. Did he drop him? Or
No. I think he was more off balance, and he caught him with a punch and just.
That was a nice punch, though.
It was a nice punch.
He just slipped out and uppercut. And Dupaval is very, very fast, but he's definitely a novice fighter because he sometimes gets himself in good positions, but he doesn't know how to finish it yet. But he's going to be something else. He's going to be fun to watch. Look at his foot movement. I'm just enjoying watching Dupaval move.
And he definitely has some flair to him, right? There he goes.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying Paulino.
Both of them. This is a really good match.
Just not giving up and sticking to his basics. He needs to let his hands go on the inside.
Combination by Dupaval when he has Ocasio on the ropes. Paulino, pardon.
All right. Jeff Friedman warning Paulino for grabbing, for holding, which is good. We're not in a grappling match. We are in a boxing match. Yes, we are. Sometimes you don't know.
Dupaval beating Paulino to the punch there. Okay. Good second round for Dupaval. I see him edging out this fight.
All right, so let's see if we could show something right here. So we're looking at Dupaval. He does something that people don't do. He moves, and his feet are going to be his defense. His feet. not his what you call it, head.
His head.
So let's watch him do this. And I watch, see how he steps back? And that's feet for defense. And not everybody could do that.
All right, good. How do you guys like this, the telestration that Dave Siev is doing here with us?
Right. Well,
Just give us, write in the comments there, chat with us a little bit.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like that. We've added that this year to Smoker Talk Boxing.
Yes. All right, let's see. And
all right, round number 3.
And Dupaval is very hyped up. Let's see if Paulino could keep up with him. So, and Paulino kind of has the right idea. He's got to let his hands go anytime he gets near.
But the thing is, Dupaval is his movement, his foot movement, just getting out of the way of the punches. I mean,
yeah, and then what he does is Dupaval is closes the distance when Paulino gets too close, and Paulino, instead of punching, holds him. So that's part of the problem. So Paulino has a little bit of room to grow. But
nice combo there by Paulino.
Right, and that's what he's got to do. See, he's trying to hold and he's trying to wrestle. He needs to just punch.
But I don't know if he was holding in that sense. In that one,
well,
right there.
Well, kind of like shoves his arms in there too.
Right, right. So it looks like Paulino's holding, but
right,
he's not.
Right. Yeah.
Nice left hand there by Dupaval.
So
right hand by Paulino. Nice left hand by Dupaval. Dupaval answering, and now that upper looked like an uppercut.
Yeah, if Dupaval's all over the place, this guy's going to be something else. I can tell you something. If he sticks with training like this, he's going to be something to watch, Dupaval.
I tell you, it's just like his subtle movements, and he gets out of the way of those punches.
Yeah, he's
very subtle.
Yeah, he's one of these guys that just has a feel for it.
Yeah,
there's nothing to say. He's super fast.
Nice right hands there by Dupaval. Has had momentarily
Paulino
on the ropes, but Paulino finding his way out. But still, Dupaval getting the better of the exchange again.
Right.
Paulino now scoring on the inside, but Dupaval also answering back.
Right. And Paulino's a little bit awkward on the inside, and Dupaval hit him with a big shoulder right there.
Good job by these two gentlemen. That was the third and final round. 2 more boxing matches left this evening. And thank you for hanging out with us this late in the evening. So, thank you so much we really do appreciate you guys hanging around with us, watching here on Smoker Talk. This is the Ringmasters Tournament 2020 from Club Amazura. Go to our website, SmokerTalkBoxing.com. Go to SmokerTalk.com, right? SmokerTalk.com. We have merch now.
I put a special pair of eyes into our website so that when you look at us, we look at you.
Yeah, same way. Yeah, absolutely.
We did that.
It's new.
It's technology.
It's new technology.
All right? Buy some of our merch.
Yeah, there you go. Support us. Support Smoker Talk.
Right.
Smoker Talk Boxing. By helping us out. That's how we bring these fights to you. All right, so let's go to the ring. It's a unanimous decision.
All right.
We'll go up with Matt Campitello.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner via unanimous decision, competing out of the red corner, Kerry Duperval.
Good fight. And he really showed us some different stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
He's somebody to watch.
Yeah, you're definitely going to see this young man moving up. I think right now, early in the stages, you can see some guys that are going to move up.
You can see the brilliance.
Yeah,
we can see flashes of brilliance.
Definitely.
In this Kerry Duperval.
Right, definitely.
And this is what we're telling you. Like, whether you know it or not, this is the future. These are tomorrow's champions. And you say, well, where were they when they were going up? This is where they were. This is where they were. Ringmasters. That's where they are.
That's right.
Local tournaments, getting it in, showing their stuff, and then improving.
That's right. So you're seeing tomorrow's champions today right here on Smoker Talk Boxing.
And we saw Rashad Mahdi a couple times in the Ringmasters.
That's right.
With us.
And we called his fights, and now the guy's a pro, and he's fighting on the zone with Eddie Hearns.
He's going to Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester, England to fight over there.
How about that?
Oh, yeah. Awesome. All right, so we got the 13th bout of the evening.
Okay.
In this bout brought to us by BoxingInsider.com, representing Church Street Boxing Club, here is
Orlando Garcia. And Ruben Rivera from South Box Boxing Club. Again, 141. We're still here at the 141, and we're going to end the last fight also as a 141.
Right.
Senior novice. Make sure you tune in on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, where we're going to bring more amateur boxing to you guys live from Gleason's Gym in Brooklyn, New York.
Absolutely.
So we're excited to bring these bouts to you right here in Smoke and Talk Boxing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're just tuning in. We got one more bout this evening. We have 14 scheduled. This is the 13th bout of the evening.
Well, I'll tell you what, George. I like Orlando Garcia's trunks, man. They're cool. They're like a red crushed velvet. They got stars on the side. I like them.
Okay.
He's got my vote. Best shorts of the night.
Well, we had the Gucci shorts. Gucci shorts.
I did like the Gucci shorts.
All right, don't switch up on me now.
All
man.
right. I did like that.
These are second best. How about that?
Okay. Who wore the Gucci shorts? Let me see if I find it. Was that?
I don't remember. We can see the replay. You see it later. All right, so
that was Jetta Soriano from Brotherhood.
Okay.
He had the. All right, we give you the vote for the best shorts of the night. The
There
best
you go.
trunks. But I do like these shorts. I like these. I like the crushed velvet with the stars.
All right.
From Orlando Garcia as he goes up against Ruben Rivera.
Garcia with a nice combo to the body, and then with that right hand catches Ruben Rivera, now pinning him to the corner.
And Garcia looks like the taller guy, but he also looks like the bigger guy.
Yeah,
doesn't
he looks a little like he's outweighing Rivera a little bit.
He looks like the bigger man in there, and he's coming forward.
Big shots. He's loading up with those shots. And Rivera just up on the ropes. I think the referee is going to call an 8 count. Nope.
No, he's saying listen up. Well, I saw a mouthpiece go flying out.
Yeah, that's Rivera's mouthpiece just came out. And that was due to a punch.
Yeah, that was definitely due to a punch, George. Orlando Garcia is just coming forward with not much, but look at Ruben Rivera. He's trying to fight. He's throwing punches, and he's smart. He's getting himself some space, and he's not quitting, George.
I like what he
did
there.
Fighting. He's bouncing.
Yeah, when he bounced, and he caught Garcia on the inside with that bounce.
And believe it or not, folks,
big right hand there by
Ruben Rivera is here to fight.
By Garcia.
He's getting hit, but he's fighting back. He is one tough hombre.
Nice body exchange there by Rivera again. Nice body shots.
And Ruben Rivera is bringing in the bounce.
I like what Ruben Rivera, you see him bouncing around.
And he brought himself back to life.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he
with
brought
that
himself
bounce.
right back into the fight.
Reminds me a little bit. De La Hoya used to do that. When he started bouncing, you knew it was going to be on. They thought the round was over.
I don't know what happened there. Look at that,
and again,
nice move.
The mouthpiece of Ruben Rivera falls out once again at the end of the round. Wow. Good amateur boxing, right?
All right, George. We gotta show this bounce. We got to show the bounce that brought Ruben Rivera back to life. Ready?
Yeah.
And here we go. Ruben Rivera in the blue. Show me that bounce, Ruben. Woo! Whoa! And there you go. That's the Ruben Rivera bounce. Brought it back to life. I love it. And that, I think Orlando Garcia won that round, but I just like the way Ruben Rivera came back and brought in the Ruben Rivera bounce. Let's see if Garcia can get himself back together as he faces the bounce. And see what he can do. And Garcia's bringing forward, but he's definitely getting hit more as Rivera's doing all this bouncing around.
Yeah, Rivera loaded up with that right hand and caught Garcia as Garcia came in.
Now Garcia is throwing some hard punches again, but it's hard to hit a bouncing ball.
Nice shot there by Rivera.
Garcia returned the hook, but what is it hard to do, George? It's hard to hit the bouncing ball.
Nice exchange there, but I tell you, Ruben Rivera looks revived, man, with his footwork and bouncing like that.
I tell you, that's the Ruben Rivera bounce.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that Garcia looks like the bigger guy, stronger guy, but that bounce from Ruben is making him compete.
It's saving him, man.
Yeah, it's helping him compete here.
It's the bounce. Look, he's on
nice
top
combination,
of us. He's
body shots by Garcia,
ropes.
and on the ropes. And let me tell you,
oh, Garcia is trying to get in with that big punch again. Here he comes.
Yeah, that right hand and then a left, followed by left by Garcia.
But look at Ruben Rivera just bouncing away.
And he looks unfazed with that sweeping right hand, overhand right by Rivera.
Now the question is, can Ruben Rivera land some punches with that bounce? Garcia landed a hard right hand.
Yeah, hard right by Garcia. Now to the body goes Garcia, and again, Ruben on the ropes.
Look, Garcia tried to headlock Ruben Rivera. He said he had enough of that bouncing. Oh my goodness.
I'm liking this kid, man. I'm not gonna lie. Rivera, I like the way he's handling this bigger opponent.
Yeah, and it's really, I mean, Garcia is just stronger and really putting it on him. And we're not saying that Garcia is not winning. We're saying that we enjoy this bounce.
Yeah, definitely.
That this guy
Rivera
has found a way to fight this guy back, and you know we salute that.
Yeah, absolutely,
right,
absolutely,
man.
I mean, he's fighting a bigger opponent. At least it seems that way, like a stronger opponent, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Bigger, stronger, harder puncher.
Right.
You know, but listen. This guy's just bouncing around.
The bounce.
And he's
the Rivera
really
bounce.
The Rivera bounce.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Just when you thought you saw everything, here comes the Rivera bounce.
Yeah.
Just renewing you.
Love it.
Renewing your life in boxing. Thank you, Ruben Rivera.
All right, so we're back.
Not to take anything away from Orlando Garcia.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Who is really
big right hand by Garcia pushes Ruben Rivera towards the rope. So Rivera now ducking and slipping the punches of Garcia.
Whoa.
Oh, nice overhand right by Rivera. And now on the ropes, fighting off the rope is Rivera. I like that.
And then he spun him.
Spun him.
That's called the do-si-do. You know, that's called the do-si-do, George.
Nice left hand by Garcia to the body of Ruben. Ruben now on the ropes, slipping, moving. Great movement by this kid.
And he's trying. Look at Garcia. Garcia is just trying to land that right hand. He wants to crush him.
Ruben Rivera reminds me of the little engine that could.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like this. Like what I'm seeing. And he's getting hit with some hard punches, but he's still game and he's hanging in there and he's still fighting back.
And Garcia is throwing some hard leather.
He's not discouraged, by those hard punches that Garcia is hitting him with. Again, getting caught by Garcia, but Rivera now with that overhand right. And again, with that right hand, is Rivera. And he actually told Garcia to come forward.
He said, bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring the smoke.
He said, you don't want that smoke. Ruben said, why? I'm a bouncing ball. I'll take it.
He got caught with that left hand.
Oh, man.
But he's still fighting off the ropes, Rivera is.
Look at this, Rivera.
I like what I'm seeing here, Dave, with this young man.
Yeah, he is a fighter for sure. Look at
holding on and punching to the body as Garcia getting a warning from the referee.
Garcia does not care. He's just coming forward.
Gets caught with that left hand, but then fires a right of his own. And now tagged up. Nice shuffle there.
Wow. Good job.
Good job. This was a very entertaining fight. I'm really happy watching these two men fight.
So
great job.
All right. So we've been, George, how long have we been covering this?
This is our third year covering the Ring Masters tournament. That's correct.
And this is the first time that we saw the Ruben Rivera bounce.
This is the first time we saw that bounce.
You know, that bounce is lighting up my day a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Especially here late in the night.
I was feeling a little bit heavy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was feeling heavy.
Were you really?
But I feel a little bit more spry now because of that.
You got a little bounce in your step now.
And this is how you bounce off the ropes. This is how you bounce up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like
You're doing the Rivera bounce.
I'm doing that Rivera bounce.
Okay.
I want to take it somewhere, but I don't know where I should go.
Well, we got the music going in the background.
I don't know what's going on.
I love it.
I'm enjoying it.
I love it. I like to see Ruben again, and of course I like to see Garcia. But that bounce, man, I think that definitely made our night. Man, look at him. He's throwing kisses to the crowd and all.
Oh my God, he is a fun guy. We like him.
Yeah, he's definitely got some personality. And we're waiting for them the scores to be tabulated.
Ooh, that's a $50 one right there. Wow. Split decision. All right. And that bounce almost won him the fight. Do you see that?
Yeah, well,
he almost bounced back.
It definitely gave him a split decision, which was pretty interesting because we saw Garcia being the stronger opponent and dominating in the first round, but that bounce actually brought him back into the fight.
It did, and we want to see more of that bounce. Ruben Rivera, do not quit boxing.
Yeah, definitely.
You brought something.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely saw him.
We were heavy, but
very interesting to see this young man. Okay, so we're going down to the last bout of the evening, and this again, we're 141, and we still have. This is the last bout. Listen, go to smokertalk.com. There's merch on there. Help us out. Buy some merch. Support the sport of boxing, and come out. By the way, April 10th is going to be the Ring Masters tournament in Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden.
Right. You want tickets? You want to get there? Please support these kids in their journey. And we've had, out of last year's tournament, we had somebody make the Olympics.
Absolutely.
So come on.
That's right. That's Bruce Shoo Carrington. If you want to see that interview, you can go to Smoker Talk. Also, we have an interview with him there with Bruce Carrington. Also tomorrow, Saturday evening, no boxing tonight, tomorrow night, but Saturday at 6 p.m. right from Brooklyn, from Gleason's Gym, from world-renowned Gleason's Gym, we will be transmitting as well and bring you more coverage of this tournament.
And you want to be there.
You definitely want to be there. Listen, come out. It's not that much for a ticket. Hang out. We might even put you on the show.
Yeah. We will.
Yeah, in the background,
yeah.
just watching or something.
You can wave.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Buy a shirt, buy a hat or something.
Oh, we'll put you on.
We'll put you on. Buy a shirt, buy a hat.
Heck yeah, we will.
Yeah, we'll put them on, right?
We can be bought.
Yeah,
we can be bought.
Or donate to smoker.com. You can donate to us as well, and that'll help us to offset some of the costs of live streaming. That would help.
Well,
that would definitely help.
Listen, this stuff costs money. We got equipment. You know.
Well, yeah, the streaming to have the bandwidth. Yeah, we got to pay for that.
It's a ton of stuff.
You know, and it's amateurs, so there's not a lot of of meat on the bones after the ticket sale.
Yeah.
So
maybe your Uncle Harry has a lot of money. Tell him buy a shirt or two. You know.
Yeah, buy a shirt, buy a bag, buy a hat, buy something. If you buy it, we'll put you on the show and we'll introduce you on our show. How about that?
How about that? We'll introduce you.
Yeah, no pens though. Don't buy a pen and try to get on the show. You're not going to buy us like that. It's got to be a hat, a shirt. What else? A bag.
Do we even sell pens?
No, but that's why we won't put you on the show.
Man, that went right over my head, George. You got me again.
Yeah. All right. All right, so we're going to go to the last third and final bout of the evening.
Third and final?
I'm sorry. Third and final. Yeah. Final bout of the evening. 14th bout of the evening. We're late. All right, thank you for the heads up for Vel for telling us Gelasio is a Colombian name. Thank you so much. All right, I missed the names on this one. So Cameron Hammer is from Gleason's Gym, and Jihad Akutani. How do you say that? Akutani?
Alco Tani. Tani.
Akalaho. What? How do you say it?
Alco. Is that a Hawaiian name? No, that's an African name.
I don't know what that is, man, but
Jihad from the red corner.
Jihad. Okay, we'll call him Jihad, and we apologize for chopping up your name, buddy. He's from Gleason's Gym. Again, 141, seeing Novice.
Tani.
And we'll see him on Saturday.
Yeah,
Cameron Harris from Gleason's as well. So
we got Gleason's versus Gleason's. They got the luck of the draw. I wonder if they're small partners.
Well, you never know. All right, we still got a little bit of a crowd here.
Right. So Jihad is in the red, and Cameron is in the blue.
Jihad, and Cameron Harris.
Jihad. Okay.
Jihad starts off with that jab, that left jab.
They both do. Absolutely.
Nice 1-2 by Jihad. And these guys probably know each other, like you said, so.
Yeah. But Gleason's a big gym, and it's open from 6 in the morning until like 10 at night. So they might not train together.
Left
they
hand
might,
by.
or they might.
Left hand by Harris before. And reaching is Harris with that body punch. Beating him to the punch is Harris. Harris dips down, but his punches are coming high and catches Jihad on the jaw. Nice body shot again by Harris.
Yeah. And these guys are well matched. It looks like Harris has a slight advantage, but
you're talking about in what sense? Just the
just that he throws more punches and he's landing them. You know, I don't see Jihad throwing many punches. He does a lot of grappling. You know, I don't see him throwing too many punches. He's not comfortable in his range. He's reaching. You know. And Harris seems to be comfortable within his own stance, although he just got hit with the right hand right there. And Jihad just scored with a good jab.
Nice right hand by Jihad.
Right. So it seems that every time Harris throws like a couple of punches, Jihad is grabbing him. Good right hand by
Good
Jihad.
right hand, and yet he just jumped in there, like he leaped in there and then catches him with that right hand.
He's an awkward guy, Jihad, you know? So, yeah, this is the kind of guy that you really don't want to box. You know?
You're talking about Jihad or?
Yeah, very.
Or Harris?
Jihad is very hard to box a guy like this.
Why is that? Because I see, I see Harris winning this fight so far.
Okay, so. Well, you see, what's going to happen is that when you get in on a guy like Jihad, he's grabbing you. Right. Now, as you're trying to find your way, Jihad is like he's giving you a weird angle, hitting you with a punch, and then grabbing you again.
Gotcha.
You know, so you never have like a comfortable range with him.
Okay.
You know, so he's what I like to call a clutcher.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. We hope you guys are enjoying the live stream that we're bringing here from Club Amazura in Queens, New York. Make sure before you click on the way out, you click on that subscribe button and hit the bell for any notifications that we have when we do go live. Nice combination there by Jihad.
And see what I mean? He's grabbing. He grabs right away. Just very, very awkward.
Warning for grabbing was... Jihad was one. Nice combination there with that left and then the right.
That's why you have referees. Good job by Marcel calling that. You got to call that. Otherwise, it would just keep going on and it'll stop a good fight from happening.
Right, nice body work there by Harris, Cameron Harris.
All right.
Again, he dips down and he follows up with that right hand, does Harris. So because Jihad is the taller of the two, Harris.
Jihad is the taller? Is he taller?
Yeah, he's definitely taller.
But he fights down, right? It's weird. I didn't even realize he was taller, George. Look at him. He's just a clutcher, though. You know, he's definitely just holds on a lot.
Nice right hand there by Jihad.
That's Harris.
Yeah. Jihad.
No,
Oh,
Jihad
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh, jeez, for crying out loud. You're right. All right. So, talk to me, Dave.
All right, interesting fight. You got a guy who's very awkward in Jihad.
Right.
He dips a lot. He throws punches at weird times,
Right.
at weird angles.
Right.
And he clutches.
Right.
So what you have to do is, this is what you have to do. You have to force the referee to do his job. If you're Harris, you got to throw punches and really show that this guy is holding on to you. And,
So in the
try to
clutch,
wrestle him off.
just wrestle him up and just keep hitting him.
You just keep hitting
He's got to be a little dirty, just to.
You have to, and you have to
sh-
like push him off.
Yeah,
you
so
to
the
show-
referee could see, like, hey,
Right.
listen, this guy's holding
Listen,
on.
look at the basketball players. They're like actors. Look at these soccer players.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you got to get the ref involved. A
Gotcha.
touch.
All right, so we're going to the third and final round the final round of the evening.
Yes.
Here we go.
And Harris is forcing the action right
Yes,
now.
he is. Yes, he
and
is.
See, and that's what you do. You see how he stuck the elbow in there?
Yep.
But yeah, he's getting warned by the ref. But you know what? He's showing the ref that the guy's holding him. And that's what you got to do. And look at that, Jihad. He's slick. He's slick. Harris thought he was going to get held, and Jihad let his hands go. Good move. Good move. And look at Jihad. He's so awkward on that step, and he pulls back his the way he pulls back his head. Sometimes it goes down. Sometimes he pulls it back.
Right.
Very awkward fighter. He actually knows how to box a little bit, and he's interesting to watch.
He's interesting, but it looks a little sloppy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But also Harris doesn't know how to handle him. So this is how you learn, though. This is how you learn. You fight these awkward fighters, and then you know, see Harris is letting him hold on. He should really let his hands go when he holds on. Like right here. See, don't grab him back.
And a warning from the ref.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Jihad is just a ugly style of fighter.
But you
Right.
see some guys like that, and they're very tough, rugged guys, and they wind up winning fights sometimes because they frustrate the boxer puncher.
Right,
You know?
and Jihad, and as you're saying that, Jihad is scoring. He's scoring with his right hand. Look at him. He's dipping and he's coming up with punches. And Harris is not answering. And look, Harris is accepting the clinch by clinching back, and that will not stop somebody from doing that. You know.
Well, that's it. That's the end of that fight. And now we're just going to wait and see what the referee says. And what the judges say, and what Matthew, the ring announcer, Matthew Compatello, says for tonight, who that final bout who takes the fight.
Right.
Yeah, who wins.
Absolutely.
All right, so anyway, make sure to join us again. Like I said, it's cold in here, man. Wow.
It's chilly. It's chilly.
Yeah, my hands are frozen. I'm like, woo.
My nose is running. On the inside.
Where's it running?
It's running away. It's running away from the cold.
All right, so join us Saturday evening, 6 o'clock from Gleason's. Go to smokertalk.com, buy some merch. You can watch the stream there as well.
Sunday Night Cop Story, George.
Yes, Sunday Night Cop Story. When you go through the smokertalk.com, you'll see some stuff that we put up as well.
Right.
Oh, they gave it to Harris. Okay, congratulations to Cameron Harris. He takes the final bout of the evening. You guys did a great job. And listen, we want to thank you guys for sticking with us all night. We started late, unfortunately, because of the stuff that was going on with the medicals and stuff being checked out, the fighters. So anyway, we're going to wrap this show up. We'll see you guys on Saturday evening. I'm your host, Jorge Zayas, along with for Dave Siev and also for Joseph Ryder, our technical director and producer, director,
analyst,
whatever.
Yeah, he's everything to us.
Yes. All right. So anyway, that's it, and that is Smoker Talk. See you guys. Have a good night. Bye. Peace.